lights appearing in it was a bit scary for some of you, and it split the party a bit. However, continuing on until the sight of a very obvious dog almost stopping you in your tracks. However, it was much more mechanical, and upon closer look, it was fully mechanical in some way. And the man that you got your gig from was there, a lovely Igor who brought you inside his home and treated you to some coffee, I believe. However, you did some deals, traded some things, and your gig was done. Shared a couple of stories with him, and after that, you all went back to Inari's office to meet up with Night Owl, who saw something happen, but definitely didn't get involved with it. However, after that, you all split off again. No, you guys went to go to a crepe shop,
I offered dinner to everyone.
as Anomaly offered dinner to everyone,
Mm-hmm.
which was some very savory and meaty crepes, but there was still custard there, and maybe you all enjoyed it, or maybe you didn't. That is up to you. However, Anomaly always enjoys it and had 2 plates worth, and at that point, you all split off after some talking. Your fixer got another job suddenly, and that is where we kind of left off, with you all reconvening back together into one. Oddly enough, in the text shipping crate.
At the shipping
Hideaway.
container that I hang out at.
However, that is where we left off, as I'm going to eat my dinner now.
How long is it gonna take them to get here?
All right.
I think I'm the furthest away.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Where's Graves live?
More closer to
Or I guess work.
Alatino. Arasaka.
No, actually about the same.
Yeah. So about the same.
I think I might beat you there a little sooner. You know what? To make my life easier.
I need to pause my own music because as much as I love it, I don't think the Song of Storms is appropriate.
I'm putting where I live. Actually, probably would live
What, you
where I
didn't just mark it out like I did?
live. Nope.
I even signed my name.
Put Graves' token down where it could be.
Roughly where you work out of.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have to put a fucking token of Tiff's character across the entire city, you homeless bastard.
Just out in the water.
It's called freeform
Yeah.
living.
Right there. It's literally already there.
Oh,
See?
yeah. Right here.
see?
In the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, it's a really good idea.
That's
It is a
really
good
you.
idea.
If he finds out any of us open it, she's gonna kill us.
Yeah, because I would totally do that. Try to edit my token, but I don't know if I even can.
What are you trying to edit?
Just like put my health and stuff.
Oh.
But eventually, Graves will walk in, finishing a cigarette, putting it out.
I'd probably actually get some breakfast first before going.
And you would arrive even later.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'll be over in a few. Let's get breakfast. Oh, you know what? We need more bread for the bread box.
He
Hey,
meant over.
I
He
got
meant over
bread.
in a few errands.
Okay, I'm
Mhm.
getting food along the way. I can literally probably get like a mobile food thing.
I know
There's
one
lots
thing
of
he's
street
for sure
vendors
not going to show up
somewhere.
with, and that's the milk. Let's hope he doesn't go out for milk.
You could stop at a ramen stand and
Alright.
grab the quickest cup of ramen, and be off on your way.
Exactly.
Probably take less than 30 seconds.
Exactly. So how much would that cost?
2 eddies.
37.
2 eddies. Oh no, not 2 eddies. I'm so poor now. I would be so poor when I start buying shit.
Oh yes,
However,
it costs to live.
something I
My
don't think any of our
immersion.
characters want to do some days. However, I probably get there third, second, first.
Last.
Fuck it, I get there last.
You
Yeah,
remember?
I mean,
where
you're
the-
either first or second. The other two are already
Yeah,
there.
I know. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that the doctor would be kind of close to either a metro system. I don't know if you
Yeah.
would take that, but it would be a
would
much
take it.
faster way.
Yeah,
And there
you'll take
is
it.
one through Westbrook, but I'm gonna just say there would be a closer one near the city center to him.
Yeah. He'll take the metro. If that costs anything.
Wait, so Owl,
Um,
you think that small dinky little pistol you have is too loud?
Yes. Why
It's
not?
5 eddies for a trip on E-Metro.
All right. That ain't bad now.
The most you can do is silence that. And-
Actually, no, it's 10 right now. It's 10 right now.
10. Ah, the inflation.
No, it's just a morning train.
Prices had gone up after the tower fell,
Mm-hmm.
and they needed to have more money for the city, for obvious
Yep.
reasons.
Well,
Price hike on everything.
What?
I mean, we could try to make you a new a silencer or something.
It'll probably still be too loud.
I don't know what to say then.
Make it quieter.
It's just me or is Tiff quieter than usual?
She's using a silencer.
No, it'd be a suppressor. It doesn't silence.
But she wants a silencer.
Doesn't want the silencer. That's the issue.
A suppressor's not good enough. She needs a silencer.
I've been working
Well,
on
all guns in
it.
Cyberpunk are innately suppressed. They're suppressed enough that you can shoot them without lasting hearing damage.
Mm-hmm.
America.
I myself honestly prefer the Loudner.
Don't need a fucking
You mean
loud
the sawed off?
I mean, it works. It works.
Why are they so slow?
But yeah, Graves is walking in, finishing a cigarette.
Well, there's Graves.
Is Inari here yet?
No.
No. Which is just
Hmm.
weird because you live further. Or at least you work further. I don't know where you live.
I live where I work.
Okay, yeah, so he should be here by now.
To be fair, I did take the metro.
Can I leave now?
No,
Why not?
because Inari's not here to tell us about this job.
Well, you should have
Yes.
been here.
I'm sure he's on his way. Maybe he got caught at a crossing light that's broken and doesn't actually turn to cross.
Maybe. City's infrastructure has been a bit One down since the
That is
tower.
beautiful, by the way, Shadow.
Graves just finds a place to set his coat down and pulls up a chair.
There's no extra chairs. There's a stool and the recliner. And the toilet.
He'll take
Which
the
is not
toilet.
in a separate room, by the way.
He will take the toilet. He'll just close the lid.
It's
sit on
just
the toilet.
in a corner with there's not even a curtain.
I've been good, Jish. I'm actually adding something so you'll be able to read my characters' backstories, so you can know more about why I'm acting the way I'm acting.
I think it's time to leave. He's taking too long. He's clearly dead. We should move on now.
Also, have either of you thought of anything you want me to piece together with?
A quiet gun.
Okay, yes, I get it. Quiet gun. I don't know how that works.
Is the door open right now? I don't think it is it?
Well, actually, I did have a thought. A ballistic shield for my shotgun would be nice. After all, it wouldn't hurt to have more protection.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I'll
gonna
see what I
let's
can
hold
do.
it.
I'll let you know how
Let's-
much I need if I can figure out how I can do that.
I can foot the eddies if you need it.
Like I said, you guys get at cost, no upcharge by me. For this one.
That's if you're capable. If you're not capable,
Except
it's
for
not really
Inari.
worth it.
And how's that? Because he's late?
More than
Sure,
just-
that's why. He's also probably standing outside the door waiting waiting to knock or to open it, even though it's like I tell him just to walk in every time.
You did hear a knocking a moment ago.
So what'd you guys eat for breakfast?
Yeah.
Breakfast?
Well, had
Remember
such
my
short
D10 to
notice.
see what he's about to do.
Yeah, short
He opens the
notice.
door.
I just made myself a quick sandwich and was on my way out.
Oh, hey Inari, you finally came in without knocking.
Hmm.
The second time.
So, something hold you up?
Mm. Got a quick ramen bowl. That's about it.
Quick stop for lunch.
Yeah, more like breakfast.
Noodles.
Can't do a job on an empty
We're
stomach.
not doing a job today. You're absolutely crazy.
I never said we're doing a job today, but I need to do recon, and I don't think any of you guys are.
You're absolutely nuts, all of you.
I mean, if you guys want to come, you can, but that's even if you accept the job.
Then let's hear the job in full.
Okay. Well, it has to do with Maelstrom again. I got a job from a friend to basically steal a item from a robotic manufacturing factory that was originally a food processing plant run by the Maelstrom.
Really kicking the beehive here, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, Jish.
So,
Autumn, there's a phantom.
Wait, hold on.
Phantom, by the way. Give me 1 second.
Sorry, that is like that is a
Not,
newbie.
she is playing Taka right now. She will watch after. However, so from the security perspective,
You just hear
There's-
welding.
3 netrunners.
That's it. We're all gonna die.
There's most likely going to be a lieutenant.
Told you.
Hmm?
Nothing. I didn't say anything.
So there's likely to be one of the head honchos there. Got you.
Maybe. Possibility.
So one of the head honchos is going to be there.
It's worst case scenario. I know that they don't like being near each other. They would probably kill each other if they were both there, or if the three of them were there at the same time. However, I know one lieutenant is Barney, but I don't know the other two. Off the top of my head, at least.
Barney.
I will
Fine.
give Doc Graves and you both a roll. And
Alright.
since Anomaly is near their territory, I will give you a Streetwise roll too. The only one who doesn't get one is I know.
Okay.
Da.
Streetwise education.
11.
No, it's not.
You said streetwise?
Actually,
9.
Anomaly, give me a basic tech check. Do you have a radio?
I do actually. I have a radio scanner.
Okay, yeah, make me a basic tech check instead then.
If I were to
It's
take
okay,
what my
Autumn.
original roll was, it'd be a 20 instead of an 11 then.
Okay,
For
so,
me, I got a 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's a massive difference between the two.
I got a 20 as well.
I don't know why
so
I'm quiet.
Doc Graves, yeah, this is not your area of expertise. You are much more into the medical side of things and not the booster gangs around
Is that a
the city.
bit better, Autumn?
However,
Yeah.
Inari, I will give you. You've heard about the lieutenant that is the Netrunner. There is only one lieutenant that's a
I don't know why
Netrunner.
I'm quieter.
And it's referred to as the Red Demon. However,
Is that a bit better,
Anomaly,
Autumn?
occasionally when you were just kind of fiddling with your radio to try and fix it, or just kind of mess with it, just take it apart at random times when you were bored, I assume he would probably do that.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah. You occasionally picked up some very weird radio frequencies that
Da-da-da-da-da.
however
Oh.
you honestly kind of just tossed it off as random garble, but that was like the occasional thing that was muttered and repeated occasionally. Semi-sounding like worship at times, but there. No.
I don't understand why everything's quiet.
It's always been quite. I'll tell you, you know what you know about Barnabas that Inari wouldn't know. That he's a big guy. pretty
Set to
scary,
the correct microphone.
has some kind of linear
Uh,
input that is completely boosted.
Maybe I
his
just need to
body.
project my
However,
voice
he
a bit
also
more.
has a lot of natural strength. But
Well, that's because now I'm projecting my voice a bit more.
I will give you, you know, the third one has. The third one is in charge of the convoy. I'll give you that. That is all you know.
How do they sound? Are they at a good volume?
Okay, so. Think about this for a second. Third one, which I don't know much about. They're in charge of running the
They are quieter than
convoys.
you, a little hard to hear.
They are. I'm trying to think how to put it.
Alright, I put them back to where they were since they weren't an issue.
The There's a leader of the caravan usually. That lieutenant runs that. So
Alright, I just have to keep in mind to not talk as
the
quiet.
idea is to, once the convoy leaves back to whatever destination it goes to, then we'll have time to get it out, because there won't be any other lieutenants there, because they don't like each other. So that would be the best time to strike. However, when it comes to numbers of people, I'm trying to remember. Say about probably 15-ish people, from what I remember being told. But we do need a vehicle big enough to carry whatever the thing is out. There's a chance that there's a rig there we can use to take it out, but that's not a guarantee.
Huh.
That's not something you want to take a chance on.
Exactly.
Wow. No, I'm quite sure what we're stealing.
Yeah, we're stealing something that makes robots.
Something that makes them, like an entire assembly line?
Sounds like it.
I don't think it's
I don't
the
think we could
entire
fit that on a
assembly.
truck.
However, we could also just destroy it, worst case scenario. We get paid less, though, for that.
Of course.
So our goal is to make sure that they can't use whatever this is anymore. Bonus if
Yeah.
we can come out with it.
Basically.
Alright. But we don't know what it is. It could be anywhere from the entire assembly line.
I haven't gotten the whole deets yet. If we accept the job, we'll get everything. This is from a close friend. Genuinely, they care. They wouldn't throw me into the Viper pit with this one. Igor, on the other hand, he may have on accident. But
Accident. We met the guy. I believe he wouldn't. Not on purpose.
I never said it was on purpose. He usually just accidentally leaves out information.
I do not want to go anywhere near those dogs. He had dogs.
You won't have
They
to.
were
This isn't from
awesome.
Igor. This is from a mutual friend. Well, not mutual. This is from a friend.
You have friends?
Ooh.
Yes, I do.
Deep cut there.
How is it a cut? I
Did
don't
your friend
understand.
give a time limit of how long this might take?
No, just to get it done. She gave me prep. She gave us prep time.
We definitely need it.
Mm-hmm.
She may have even recommended getting a nomad.
Nomad. Why? You
Nomad.
think we need a good driver?
No. I think you're a fine driver.
Good answer.
We just need a vehicle.
We have to go in vehicles.
We need to possibly bring it out in a vehicle and take it to Westbrook.
You all are so crazy.
Well, we need to know what we're stealing so that we know how big of a vehicle we need.
That's why I was gonna go do recon if we all agreed on this.
You're gonna go do recon to look at what their entire assembly line. You didn't even seem sure about what we're stealing. It's the whole assembly line. You're gonna need a freight ship. Sorry to tell you. Especially if it's just a food processing place refurbished into a robotics facility.
Hidari,
Mm-hmm.
I will give you a roll to see if you remember more of what she said, because
Thank
you're
you.
leaving out a lot of details, and I don't know if that's on purpose.
That is not on purpose.
This man just didn't write it
Okay,
down.
No,
just roll me.
I can't find the sheet I had. I don't think I saved it. Like an asshole.
Google Docs.
Yeah, just roll me a D10. Just roll me a D10.
D10. I think I rolled a 9 then.
Okay. She said she wanted the power source because that's the difficult thing to get. All that other machinery bits, that's stuff you can buy.
It's like canning things.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
She asked for the power source or to destroy the power source.
And I think she also mentioned that if we could get the blueprints, that'd be an added bonus too.
Yes, for the actual
Robots. I just wasn't sure if he was being.
No. I
uh,
I couldn't find the Word document. I
Also,
had.
you way jumped up the amount that was supposed to be in this facility.
Oh, really?
She said that there would probably be 10 max if the convoy wasn't there.
Yeah, I said
That's
15
max
just
if the
because
convoy wasn't there.
I
There
I
could be
said
less than
15
that,
just in case.
but
Because I
said
know it
15
was
and
the
I'm like,
10 range.
oh my god, you're making this sound like you're trying to break into Fort Knox.
Impossible.
You're all crazy.
Okay. So we don't need the whole assembly. Mainly just the power source documents, or the power source can be stolen and or destroyed. That's our main objective. The blueprints are a nice commodity thing. Yeah,
I
but
mean, Power source
if
and
we could steal
blueprints.
the robotics blueprints, I'd really like the. I'd like a copy of
Copy.
that as well.
I can probably
I mean,
get a
what kind of
copy
tech
for you.
wouldn't want to at least look at the blueprints or something like that?
I will say that is much more manageable.
It's a
And
little
power
bit more
source, I mean, we
manageable.
still need to
You're
know
all
how
still
big
nuts.
it is. But sounds like we might need a flatbed.
I need to know if there's any people you don't want to work with, though. Groups, I mean.
What, you thinking of contracting a corporation?
No.
Ah, then you're fine.
Thinking of contracting another gang?
No. Well, yes.
No.
I was about to say, you better get ready to roll, boy.
The
My man literally
It's-
mentioned a nomad.
no, I don't mean to contract another gang. I mean who we're getting this contract from.
Oh.
I need to know if you're okay working with the Yakuza or not.
The Yakuza, huh? That's a big player.
What's the Yakuza?
Japanese mafia, to put it in plain terms.
I'm gonna say no. I will stay here. You all will be fine. Everything will be okay. You guys don't need me.
I'd really like a good net runner, and she's the only good net runner I know.
Same here.
There are plenty
Also,
of others out there that are a lot more capable. I think you can do better than me.
Well, the ones that No. Flatlined, missing with no contact, missing with no contact.
Graves, you're making it worse.
So you have a
She's a netrunner.
history
I'm
of
pretty
dead
sure she'd
net
know.
runners. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think you guys will do great.
I think I'd like you on this job, but I understand if you don't take it.
Well, what's the pay?
There you go. There you go.
I need to know
Hey.
this
That's the
as
real
well.
question here, because if we're doing this
This
for
is
nothing,
a big job. We need to know the
You
pay.
Write down the pay.
Pretty sure it was, if we get it out, 15,000?
No,
Or did I overball that?
you underballed that.
yeah, that's an
I'm
under.
pretty sure 15K was if we broke it.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I
15
was so close!
No, it was
Oh, was it not?
20K if you broke it, and
Oh,
if you
20K.
manage to get it out, it's doubled.
Okay,
Oh,
Not that, then she might have not said that, but that's what it actually is gonna be when you get the intel and the actual job.
well, it's 20K if we break it, 40K if we get it out.
40. Hey,
that is a lot of money.
High risk, high reward.
and
Or you
that's
just
not
do
including the
no
blueprint.
risk and you live at the end of the day.
All the things I could make with that kind of money.
Well, no risk also means that rent at the end of the month will be hoping enough clients come in.
You take
So,
clients.
they do a good job.
My patience, yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you
You
not have
might
any
be-
side hustles, Owl?
What's a side hustle?
Oh my goodness. I gotta help you with that. Okay.
No. You don't
Side
have to
hustle.
do
This
anything
is my side hustle. My
except
main
for
job
getting
is
I exist at
fixing
the
that
end of the
multi-tool.
day.
Well, if that's what you wish, then
I'll help you find some more stable work in case you ever need it.
I had stable work. I had the occasional little tiny job that put food in my mouth, and that's it. That's all I need.
Do you want more constant pay?
Why would I need more constant pay?
So you could get more food. Maybe
Why
even a
would I
place to
need more
live.
food?
I mean, based on what I've seen you eat.
You haven't even seen me eat!
Okay, what was that pouch you were slurping on earlier, then?
I wasn't slurping on a pouch, you bully.
Mm-hmm.
So am I hearing 2 yeses and then a maybe?
I'm down as long as we do it right.
I was gonna try to do it right.
then I have no problem with it either.
The worst case, we're aiming for capture. If shit hits the fan and we need to do something, we're still completing the job. We're just destroying it instead.
We destroy the power source. How big of a boom is that gonna make?
Considering it's making machinery, I'm assuming
It's gotta be. It's gotta be a lot of
No.
power to be powering an entire plant.
It could take down the factory completely.
Check what I even say that would be.
I think it'd be a tech check.
Tech,
Yeah,
demolitions,
which one? I think I want to.
electronics, and security. Tech.
Maybe a between of tech and demolition.
Demolition seems to be more about like where to properly place a bomb to do the most damage,
Damage.
though.
Okay, never mind.
Because making the bomb would be weapons tech.
That's fair.
Demolitions is the art of knowing how to use it.
Talon flame damage.
So
I'm gonna still say I'll give either a demolitions or an electronics/security check.
I will take
Either
that
one.
electronics/security.
Yeah.
19.
Or
I only put 2 levels into it, but
yeah, sure, it's fine. Whatever is producing that much power, and you're assuming since it is probably powering the entire factory, as there's no way the city would be able to, or would ever let them run this if it was the case. Max Tack would be in there, but that's the point. It's supposed to be hidden. So it is somehow generating its own power, which would mean kind of a reactor of sorts. You have to guess.
any kind of reactor is gonna be a big boom.
You're guessing it's probably. You honestly have no idea what kind of reactor it is.
Yeah.
But
we don't know the size. We don't.
You're
know
guessing
the
it is probably mobile in some way, shape, or form, or else you wouldn't have gotten the contract to get it out. They know that it's movable, so you have that information at least.
So it's less than about 100 tons. Whatever
Roughly.
it is.
Alright, now I have a thingy that if you click the banner, it'll take you to Google Drive, which will take you to a file with all the backstories currently.
Oh, yep, I see it.
So it's probably gonna make a really big boom.
It's a self-sufficient reactor, I assumed it would be.
Meaning we want to be nowhere near it when it goes off.
No. Which means survivability is at its highest if we steal it without blowing it up. But then
I
I
wish
don't
you all
see a
really
way of
good luck on this. You're not helping.
we need someone to get in there in the net. We can't not take you.
I mean, you could just not take me.
Or we could take you and have a really good net runner.
NATO,
But
what would you like in return, besides the creds from the job?
I want my cyber deck scrubbed.
Do I know how much that
Why?
costs?
Cause it may or may not be stolen.
Well, you're worried about it being bugged?
I'm sorry, you're asking the paranoid character. She's just staring at you.
Well,
I mean,
Nari,
I did
you
get
would be the person to know how to get that done.
Am I just a joke to you guys?
Have you worked with Cyberdex?
He literally makes
Better
so much
question.
time for
Will
you.
she let you mess with her Cyberdeck?
Well, considering I
that's-
know no one else and he hasn't shot me yet, I mean,
Alright, fair enough.
you want me to do the job, you gotta scrub it.
I mean, I've got a bug detector. I can also use that to at least see if there's a bug in it. I'd have to figure out how to get that to work, though, because technically it's a piece of cyberware that's supposed to be installed in you, and I'd have to somehow subvert that, because I don't have what I need to implant it.
That's not my problem. You want me to help, then get it unbugged.
What would you need?
Time to brainstorm, I guess.
Time to brainstorm,
Oh, if
that's
it's
fine.
implanted cyberware, that means that you're gonna need my skills as well.
Well, I don't have what I need to install it for it to work. So either I need to find a way to work around that, or I need some surgery.
As I've mentioned.
Unless one of you has a one of those audio suites.
Idea what?
You know, one of those things they install into your head so that you can have like extra hearing things installed.
You can also
No.
sometimes go through the radio waves with it.
Yeah, you could scan radios. Technically, you could have an implanted radio communicator in it. Internal agent. Have your agent in your head.
No.
Sadly, I don't have any of that cyber tech, but I could get some, I imagine.
I mean, it's just, yeah, that's what you'd need for this to work properly.
I don't want to botch it, so we're doing it the proper way.
Okay, who wants something installed into their skull?
Or would you prefer a different way, Owl?
I don't think she cares as long as the bug detector is used to make sure that to find out if her cyber deck is clear.
Whatever path we take, I'm fine with it. I'm sure Al will be as well.
Is there a reason you're so paranoid about me just piecing something together, Inari? Do you not trust my skills?
No, I can. I just want to do it the proper way.
I understand that
up
completely.
Genuinely, it's up to the three of you.
I mean, I'm down
You
for the
three
job.
are the working. No, I mean, for working on her, it's up to you three. I'm just the one who would get the parts.
Well, with the right tools, I'm confident in my ability to do it properly. It's not the first time I've
I'm
installed
mainly just
cyberware.
asking if you guys need anything.
I need proper
I mean,
tech tools.
I could make the attempt to build a suite on my own.
So,
I might need some help sourcing parts.
I also want to add, you're not installing cybernetics. You are just removing a cybernetic to do a check over of it.
Not true.
You're not doing extra surgery here. It would be a much easier check than doing surgery. I just wanted to add that.
Yeah.
So
surgery is a
we're
non-negotiable.
not actually getting anything. We're just cleaning. Like we're just basically doing a checkup.
You're scrubbing.
So,
You're checking to
so
be
essentially,
I don't need anything.
you know
The
how
cyber deck
scrubbing
is
is. Yeah.
installed in her, right?
Yes. At least you don't see one on her.
Yeah, speaking of which, can we see the cyber deck? I need to see it to, scrub it.
You might have to put me under for that one, because that requires you looking at my back. I don't
I've
know
got
if
some
I
anesthetic.
trust myself while I'm awake to not try and kill you.
Yeah, I have
It's
some
fine, I'm sure-
anesthetic back
If you're
and
trying to
forth.
read through it, I will roll the bluff, but the odds of her passing that type of bluff is not high.
Fuck it, why not?
You know what? My character's always
Only a
reading everyone,
13.
so sure.
I whiffed that human
What do I roll?
perception. Human perception.
That's what it is.
Come on.
Nope.
Human perception. 20.
Let me
Fucking hell, that I forgot that you have
wait.
a high empathy.
Alright.
Yeah.
The doctor.
Yeah, 1 second though. I did
I
this
don't know.
thing
A
so I
doctor
wouldn't have
should
to-
be as close to cyberpsychosis as possible.
Well, but somehow they're so attuned with death that they are also attuned with
I
life.
got
That's how
Sorry.
it works.
I did this thing where I printed out.
Oh, nice. That's a good
I got
idea.
31.
What is that? Like a bluff is probably
They rolled a 10 and then I rolled an 8.
That's my
So
social
I got 31.
skills. Yeah, those are all zeros. I think it adds your cool essentially. So at
Yeah,
best
it's your
I
cool.
have an 11. She is just paranoid out of her mind. She has no clue what to do.
Well,
She never thought that part through.
Graves, you still have those the little binds on your surgical chair there, right?
Why wouldn't I?
You can always use that.
Could. But, I mean... It'd be probably a lot easier if we used the anesthetic, and it would put her mind at ease as well.
Anesthetic.
I mean, we still just need to look at it right here and now, but someone might need to hold her for that.
Well, I don't have those binds on me either, so...
We have to go to his clinic.
Well, we don't know if we need surgery for it to remove it yet. She just said it's on her back.
Oh, maybe look.
Let's,
Sorry,
what-
You want to look at my back? Do you have a mirror?
To clean the cyber deck.
Do you
Not
have a
clean,
mirror?
scrub. There's a difference.
Do-
Mirror?
I don't think it normally has a mirror in here.
Do I have a mirror?
Are you worried that
Probably-
we're gonna do something behind
If
your
he's
back?
been collecting scrap, he might have a vehicle mirror. Some sort.
Yep.
Maybe
Yeah.
windshield mirror or side mirror.
There's just a the rear view mirror of a car on one of the on one of the
That
many
is-
shelves.
So
There's one right there.
convenient.
We got that.
Graves will walk up and get the mirror.
She'll take
I-
the mirror,
I
she'll
usually
set it
just
up
put it-
to where she thinks the cyber deck is. And then she'll move her hair to the side so you can look in the mirror at her back.
Alright.
See anything?
Make a cyber tech check.
I'll make it as well.
18.
14. But I'll make that a 16.
It's some kind of internal cyber deck.
Yeah.
It's installed
Oh, I didn't realize there was cabbage. I
near
had
the
leftovers.
neck. A little
Well, I
bit
guess I'll have it
more
tomorrow.
towards the back, though.
Alright.
It could be removed pretty easily. But specifically, would you roll anomaly?
18.
Yeah,
Do you want to add luck points?
I can tell.
I'll
Sorry.
knock it up to a 20.
Do you want to add luck points?
I only have 4, man.
You say you want to knock up to 20, so...
I will say
I could pop 2 to make it a 20 instead of an 18. I could pop all 4 and make it a 22.
If I wanted to, I could pop all 8 of mine to make it a 22.
You know what? I'll pop 3. I'll go in the middle. To 21.
Would you like to use more luck points?
Fine, I'll use the last one. I honestly don't know what I'd use my luck
No.
for anyways.
You're looking at it, and it's easy to remove, but there's something about it. It to you, it almost looks familiar, and in a very painful way. But
you kind of just like blink for a few moments as it's just the tech, but you gotta be careful around it. You're not sure. You're just very. You want to be more careful around this thing.
You would also notice an X is right by it too. There's a tattooed X.
You would have to get a closer look at it, though. The mirror is making this much, much more harder than it's supposed to be. And that's why it's so high.
Can we get a closer look, Al?
Why?
Mirror
Anomaly's
makes it-
just gonna start walking forward towards her.
mirror's
She's
making
kind
it
of doing like
difficult-
that backed cat in a corner thing and just kind of stepping further and further back.
Oh.
I don't know what's behind me.
It depends where you were standing inside his.
But I'd imagine the workbench is probably behind me.
Either the workbench or the recliner, I would say. One of the two.
So I'm gonna go with the
He would probably be
workbench.
sitting in the recliners, which is probably opposite the workbench, so I would say the workbench.
I'm gonna say the workbench because I had to frame the mirror,
Oh, true, yeah.
to which she's now crawling under the workbench.
You're gonna hide under there.
You're being scary. You're not saying anything. You're approaching menacingly after seeing a mirror. I don't trust it.
Did you catch something I didn't see?
I really don't know. That's why I want a closer look.
Why?
Alright.
Owl. Are you afraid that we're gonna hurt you?
I mean, he approached with little to no words after seeing my back. I'm a little scared.
No, Molly, back up for a second. Just humor me.
I'll step back. I did not mean to walk you into a corner. Although it would have been easier to get to you in a corner.
I know we all don't know
Ow!
the past we've
I
had.
can just imagine him, like with the meat stick.
I understand that you don't fully trust us. And genuinely, how would he respond? How would he respond to this?
The netrunner's being a pain in the butt.
Look, I can't scrub it unless I can actually look at it.
I'll be back in a second.
It looks like it's removable. Without surgery. I could be
Can
wrong.
we make the promise that there will be no touching until surgery, correct?
I will.
I mean,
I'm
that's
just
if it
simply
needs
observing.
surgery. It's very possible that it is very possible that we're able to do this without it.
Well, that's already good hope.
However, I need to see it to tell.
Would it make you comfortable if one of us was in front of you while the others looked, or no?
I'll be right back, Christian.
I feel like that would entrap her more.
I don't want you to be uncomfortable.
So here's my idea. I'm gonna take the mirror. I'm gonna watch you in the mirror.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
But I'm gonna do it standing by the door, so if I get scared, I can run out the door.
That is perfectly fine. Would you like if I stepped outside just in case anybody comes to the door?
No, I'd rather you have a gun ready in case he tries to do something shady, but also please don't shoot me.
I'm a pretty good shot. Don't worry. Once you say that, though, he's just going to kind of have his safety on, pistol in hand.
It's alright, she wouldn't know the difference between the safety on or off.
I'm clarifying that for Anomaly, so he doesn't think I'm actually going to shoot him.
However, she'll go
Things do.
to the door with the beer.
Do you want to sit down? I could give you the stool.
No, I won't be able to run then.
She wants a quick escape.
How about the reclining chair?
Still not quick escape, and her back will
It'd be better if you sat in the chair anonymously.
I can't move the reclining chair.
Use the stool.
I mean, I can.
I'm
Bring
back.
the stool over.
Welcome back.
Okay, Ryan. So she
convinced
just
her.
anonymously sit in the stool. Well, Inari has his gun ready. Inari left the safety on, which obviously my character I have no clue of. But she's
Okay,
gonna use the
basically-
mirror to watch what he's doing to her, but she's standing by the door ready to run while he's sitting and looking.
So he is sitting in his stool, and Inari is behind him with a gun.
I'm
and
not aiming
you
at
are
him. It's
towards the door,
Ready
and
to
he is looking at it through the mirror, but he's
No,
close.
I
No,
have the
no.
mirror to watch him.
She's gonna use the mirror
Oh,
to
okay,
stare
got
at
it, okay.
me
I
from
now
over her
understand
shoulder.
how this is. Okay.
Yeah, it's
basic.
it's the way
She's
of
gonna
slowing
steal my
him down
mirror.
if he
No,
tries
hold
to
on.
grab me so I can run.
I don't know why I haven't done this yet. I should just make
Also-
you a little container here.
And then
Break her
Container map. But I will give you a. You already made a very good cyber tech check, and you are just taking a closer look. So I kind of just want to carry over the roll. So you look at it closer, and you immediately get a
notice
good
that it's
look at
Sav
it.
oil.
Is Doc Graves also looking closely, or is he?
Yeah, he's looking
acting
in
off?
close.
He isn't.
No, he's looking, but he's basically doing it passively. He doesn't want
Okay.
to
Got
He's
it.
probably looking over my
Crowder.
shoulder.
So
yeah, he doesn't want to crowd her.
the both of you together realize this cyber deck is very, very expensive compared to the rest of her.
Very
The
out of
rest of her
place.
kit is made, including her gun. If you dropped the gun out of it or added the gun, it'd be maybe 200 eddies. But this in itself is like 1,000 eddies, maybe. But it is very corporate in its look. It is not janky. It is not what am I like scrapped. It is very fine, and Anomaly, you're getting a closer look at it, and it just looks familiar, and something about just the way the cybernetics look reminds you of something, but it's just off a little bit. However, the both of you together figure out if you are ejecting the cyber deck, there is a chance something might happen. There is something with how it is placed in there to where if it ejects, something might happen and you aren't sure what it is. I feel like that's the.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to
Nama's
describe.
gonna rub his head while still looking at it.
Why are you rubbing your head?
Graves is just rubbing the hair on his chin. He backs up a bit, just thinking.
Can I try to see if there's can I try to see if it's like 'cause if something happens if you eject, or something might happen. Can I try to identify what that might be?
It's nothing lethal, but I'll give you you have your bug detector there, and you think with your high cybernetics that maybe you could do something with it, and there's potentially a ping that could go out if this is ejected. You aren't sure to what, but a ping is a very universal thing. It just reveals your exact location coordinates.
Okay.
You rolled a really high cybernetics check of a 24.
Well, taking it out might not be an option.
But
Well, if I were to take it out, that might cause it to broadcast its location. But it doesn't seem like it's doing it now. So like it's it would only do it if removed.
could it be traced right now?
Not that I can tell.
We have the scrambler. Then would that
The
work?
easiest way to say it is it's in its emergency reset states. And if it was ejected, something would happen. And that thing is a ping. And that's what its reset is to do.
Yeah.
Why did you? So why are you putting it in my bedroom? You won't have it if you need it.
Should I fuck with it or not?
You fuck with it, there's probably gonna be an issue.
Make an electronics and security tech check.
Yeah.
And since
I
Doc
knew one of
Graves
those
is
might be coming.
since Doc Graves is helping you, is there advantage in this?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I
don't
will
know
say
how that
this.
works.
If you do move your hand near her, you're gonna hear the click of the safety turning off.
We'll see if you even need it. See if you need it.
Well, I rolled a 10 plus a 7, so 29.
Oh, okay.
10 plus 7 equals a
You
lot.
could probably somehow. It's gonna sound a little crazy, so you might not want to say it out loud. So this is something Anomaly is thinking in his head.
Mm-hmm.
You could put a virus in it to kill the ping, and then you could safely eject it. But you would need a netrunner to safely put a virus in to kill the ping.
And I don't know if a netrunner could put a virus into their own cyber deck? Or whether she'd ever agree to something that outlandish because it's a chance?
I didn't think this would be happening this early, so the fact that we're getting here now makes it even more fun.
Hmm.
I mean, she was trained to know this type of stuff.
Well, Anomaly, think you could do it safely?
They do this for the
I mean, ejecting it's gonna send a ping. I'm sure there are ways to prevent the ping.
Am I doomed forever like this?
I mean, as it is right now, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be traceable.
It is not currently traceable, that you do know. It's just reset, and if its reset is activated by ejecting it, it will then trigger.
I'm gonna die.
Whoever installed this, installed it to be taken out of a corpse, or or just to be found if stolen. And you said you stole this.
No,
I thought you said it was stolen.
maybe.
I mean, how did you get it in without...
Viruses. A demon.
Then why don't you just... You could just use the same program that... The same virus you used to steal it to get it out.
Was broken.
The virus is broken? How do you break a virus?
Have you ever been in the net?
No.
Then don't ask questions you're not gonna understand the answers to.
Well, that's a possibility, is it not, Anomaly?
What's a possibility?
A virus.
Yeah. I mean, she just said she did it before. Why couldn't she do it again?
'Cause it's broken!
Then just make a new virus.
I can't do that!
You, a netrunner, are incapable
Do you have
of
the
creating a virus.
supplies? Do I look like I have the supplies to make another?
Well, we did
Isn't
just
a
get
virus
a
just a
very
series of code?
well-paying job. That
I've
could
got a
probably pay for
laptop.
this
Is that what you need?
I could also try to get us something. I'm here, you know.
It's just, as far as I know, you don't need anything like heavily physical for just a virus.
Right. But does that mean we're all in agreement about this job then?
Owl said it needs to be
I mean-
removed or checked.
We could try to figure out how everything we'd need to get you what you need to remove this.
So we can't scrub it unless.
I mean, technically, right now, it's saved.
It's only dangerous if you eject
At least
the
everything I could see externally, it is safe right now.
But if we go to work on her to scrub it, it will go off.
If we take it, if we eject it, it is going to send out a ping, giving off its location.
Owl. How about this? If you'd like,
Who did you steal this from?
That's none of your business.
I feel like it's going to be if I'm going to be risking my ass to try to get its tracer off.
That's if it has a tracer.
I mean, I think I've already confirmed it does.
It's just inert right now.
It's just not currently being traced.
So, how do we kill the ping?
A virus, a well-placed bullet.
No.
I would recommend against that one.
Graves might be able to surgically remove it somehow without triggering it. I'd take really careful surgery, though. I would not recommend that one.
Can we just overload
No.
electricity into it?
Then you're gonna
Yep.
die.
You want to try to fry the cyber deck that is connected to your brain.
What's the worst that could happen?
You go brain dead.
I'm pretty sure that's not the worst thing that could happen, but
Still a high chance
Sure.
of killing you, Bill. I wouldn't recommend that either.
I'm sure Graves has dealt with people who have had that happen the most.
Okay. So we need a virus, which I'm assuming. Does that mean we need another netrunner because she's going to be under while this happens?
Would she? I mean, it doesn't look like it would take surgery to eject it, really.
So we just gotta get her a virus.
I just don't know if she's going to be capable of making a virus that affects her own cyberware.
I would say we could just get a netrunner to look at it, but I don't think that's
No.
gonna happen. Yeah.
It's a bridge.
If
that
you had to
we
pick
will
the
cross
thing I
on.
trust the least, it's other cyber runners. Or net runners.
They are definitely a unique breed of people. You are a perfect example of that.
She really is.
Mhm.
Well, it's her cyber deck, her body. I guess she gets to pick how we do this.
Depends on how concerned she is about this thing tracing.
Depends on if we want our, never mind.
Depends on why. You were to say something.
No,
Yes.
no.
You still haven't
Yes.
answered my question.
No.
Yes.
What was that, Namamu?
What fucking corporation am I gonna be pissing off?
Yes, okay, I'm glad questions are over.
So,
Really
Owl.
don't want to tell us.
Owl, you don't think it's a little scummy that we are trying to be as forthright as we can with you, but you're still withholding information from us?
Being forthright. I know he went to school. I know shit about you. You're a weirdo who likes to eat food. I don't know anything about any of y'all.
He's right.
Told
You
guys
say
not to
that,
calm
but
down.
we only have what little snippets we shared during our little dinner.
So you're
Yeah,
saying
no-
you're being forthright, but I would beg to differ.
I will say, it's not like we've been entirely forthright,
No.
but I've also learned from my few years in this city that you gotta be cautious.
I
Don't
also
wanna play
didn't
all
try
your
to get
cards
up during dinner despite wanting to leave.
She does have you there.
And I also understand the hesitance to not wanting to just name drop a corporation in case anyone around you has affiliation with them.
Yep.
Because all it takes
Okay.
is them going to someone and, hey, we might get some extra cash for turning in someone.
Okay.
That is
Well
true as
then,
well.
how about then if it's... How do I put it? I doubt you're affiliated with a corp anomaly. So is you, Graves.
How do you know? I've only been in town for a few years. I could be in connection with all the corps.
I don't think you'd be living out of a container if that were the case.
You're also forgetting. He's also correct too. You're also forgetting past affiliations as well.
Look, we all don't look like we're all doing the best cash-wise.
Fair.
It would not be that hard to turn in someone for a couple thousand eddies to a corporation.
Which is why we'll leave it here. It's a cyber deck. Maybe it belongs to a corporation. We get it scrubbed properly, we don't ever have to worry about that.
The most I'll say is I will very likely figure out who it is if I eject this thing. But that's more of a thing where maybe only one person needs to find out. Besides, we're talking about the guy who's apparently connected with whatever the Yakuza is.
They're not a corp.
Okay.
It's still the Yakuza.
I'm affiliated with one person in the Yakuza.
I'm affiliated with one person in a lot of different places. You'd be surprised how many people try to get their radios fixed on the down low so they don't have to report it to their higher ups. The hush bunny pays the bills.
That's exactly true. How many bullet holes have I patched up because
You're not a hospital and you don't have to go through any regulations?
Exactly.
So we'll sidebar that for now unless you want to work on getting that done right now. How about that, Owl? We'll do it on your timeline because right now it's not transmitting.
This is satisfactory for now.
So that means you'll accept?
I don't know.
I need a yes or a no. I'll...
You need it, but doesn't mean you're going to get it.
Inari, at that point, you might as well take it as your own interpretation of a yes or no.
But the deal is, if you want that done, I'll do it. But you have to help us with this.
Yeah, I thought that was the deal.
So it's a yes, got it.
Maybe.
I'm going... Sorry. So I'm going to send Miss Yakuza friend a message saying that we'll take the job.
You are then forwarded. Make sure I did this right.
Oh, that was quick.
Actually, you would get the agent technically, which would then forward you to
What's the
someone
agent
else.
like?
And then that someone else would. So you would be getting just the most random message from an unknown agent with just a link to a It's a map. Yeah, we'll say a map. Are you gonna open up?
Yeah.
Deadlock.
That's
But
the one.
in disguise.
So that is what you were given.
I'm guessing that this is the factory.
This is the factory, yes. And this is just a overview of it before you actually go to it and can see anything. This is just the layout. Obviously,
So,
you can't see
these are
inside the
streets?
buildings. Those are roads.
Okay.
And surrounding this is walls. And the roads are the only exits.
Is this public area?
It is
Yeah.
walled off, and the roads are the
Oh.
only points in.
Okay. Let me see to make sure. Is there any other information besides the picture?
Nope.
I don't have anything to display this on.
You could send it to them.
Yeah, I'll send it to them too, actually. Never mind. Yeah,
Well-
that's how that works.
You can just forward it to our.
Oh yeah,
agent.
text the information to our phone. It's a novel idea.
Email's been around for so long.
Like
Just
email's
forward
gone
the
now.
email. I mean, that's kind of just what it, what an agent does. Is it gives you emails.
Yeah.
Also, Owl, I thought of one thing that might be silent enough for you.
What?
It's a bit archaic, but I did fix one a while ago. I'd have to either buy one or build one.
Just unblinking staring.
It costs to make one. You have to actually look.
Oh. You are also sent.
Mr. Big Forehead is live. Thanks for letting me know that, Jish.
Alright, what did you send me?
That is the only other thing that is sent.
Oh, fuck me.
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
I'll send them the that picture too.
Okay, well then I guess I'm. Oh, post.
I'm assuming that's the core.
Is everyone looking at it, or
Yeah. Grace pulls when it's sent to his agent, he pulls it up on his
Yeah.
glasses.
okay? Is Night Owl also looking at it?
Yeah.
Can you make me an interface check then?
Oh no. That's a roll we can't make.
I'll give everyone else a cyber tech check if they want to try.
16.
Or I guess this would be electronic and security tech, sorry.
Oh.
But that's even
mean, that's
higher
a
for me
20.
than my
Uh,
base one.
I'll take your roll if it was high. That's the same. Okay.
Well, my interface roll is lower than my cyber tech stuff.
Well, no, yeah, but if you give me an interface, it is going to give you a much better answer than whatever I'm going to give them.
Interface says
Yeah.
a lower DV than everything, but it
I got
but 20.
12.
20,
I
okay.
am Netrunner rank 1 plus 1d10.
No,
You're rank
You're
4,
Reckoner 4.
Oh,
rank
sorry,
4.
rank 4.
so you get to add the 4.
So it's a 12.
Okay. That red is a very ominous red. And you were always told to stay away from red things of that shade in the net. It is a very hard to differentiate
Mhm.
colors in the net. But that is just something that you're almost ingrained to stay away from. And likely whatever that is powering whatever this core is. And you're not sure the tech behind it because that's not really your expertise. But
Yeah.
it is some kind of very violent black ice that is somehow powering this.
Yay!
I like it.
You like it? Are you in then? You like it, so you want to steal it.
I
right?
That's
don't
what
like
like
it.
it.
Open your
you don't?
ear holes.
You don't like it. In that case, it's all the more reason to do it.
However, Anomaly, you can just basically tell that is not powered by any normal source that you know of. It is somehow still it's almost a generator and a reactor. It's very weird.
I don't.
Can't tell all that much about it. You would
You know,
need it.
I
close to look
really
at it.
like it. I really want to. I want to take it apart,
No.
but I don't know if I'd be able to put it back together again.
Just let the Yakuza take it apart. I'll get you the schematics.
You think I'm gonna trust anyone other than my own?
Do you want the extra money or not?
They never said it had to be in one piece after we stole it.
It goes back in one piece or doesn't go back in any piece.
Shit. Fine. So we were trying to steal the creepy glowing cube that is somehow
Creating
I don't even know what
robots.
to say. Well, I mean, it's powering. I mean, it looks whatever it is, it's gonna be really good at powering.
And I'm assuming it's going to be in the huge ass warehouse.
Oh, well, no, they might keep it in one of the smaller side rooms, you know.
I think that's where we're gonna get one of our trucks from.
I will give you that too. You know some of these buildings.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Be lying if I said I didn't like it either.
Very dangerous job indeed. Well, I think we could pull it off.
BRB.
Okay. Night Owl, Anomaly's gonna walk over and just kind of show his agent screen to you.
Why is he showing it to me?
This is what I'm thinking of making.
What is that?
As quiet as you can get.
And how quiet's that?
Virtually silent?
At all? Maybe.
Also wouldn't be that expensive to make. We're talking somewhere around 50 eddies.
Um. I don't know.
Could also make it really cheap, but it might break that way. I don't recommend it for a weapon.
Am I really gonna have to use it that much?
I mean, the goal would be no.
That was in the dryer. I believe these are your shorts or the bin,
Yeah.
along with all these pants.
Well, I mean, I leave it up to you. Do you want to spend 50 or 100 eddies? Or actually, I guess that's a question for Ryan.
What?
Is quality based on how I roll when I fabricate something, or is it based on how much I spend on the parts?
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a combined score, but you need the parts to at least make something of the quality. But
Okay,
I'm
so-
pretty sure you can go above and beyond in your check and make it better. But you at least need, like, can you be more specific?
Because I'm thinking about for her bow.
Uh-huh.
excellent, or the excellent quality is only 50 eddies more expensive for the parts.
Yeah.
So, in order to make it excellent, I'd have to do that and then still roll good.
Yes, but it will be a good quality bow then. Or, you know what I mean. It'll be
Yeah.
good. It's definitely going to be an easier check if you have the
The
better
proper
supplies
parts.
there.
I'm back, by the way.
That also increased the time of crafting too. I forgot about that. We'll make you a baseline one, and if you like it, we can tweak it from there. And
What are we talking about?
nothing that matters. If she needed a new weapon, you know that
Okay.
dinky pistol's not exactly gonna hold up too well.
No.
Also, if you'd like me to clean that at least, I can at least put it in and get it cleaned for you, in case you ever need to use it.
I don't care.
Mind you, it's probably really dirty and grungy and has probably never been cleaned.
You're saying it might almost be poor quality?
Sure.
Speaking of, is there anything, well, Graves, you already told me your thing. I'll look into it. That might take some time to build, though, so... And Inari, do you have anything?
No.
No?
Well,
Nothing at all.
Are we talking about manufacturing something?
Yes.
No, not off the top of my head.
Alright. It's probably gonna take me a day to build her thing. And then I've gotta find out if she likes it.
I've named everything that you at least know of.
Hmm. Curious about
Do I
the.
need an Nari for that high of a price? I don't think so.
I could get you a deal on whatever it probably is, though.
That is true. But do I want to be the jerk about the getting a discount on a 50 eddy part arrangement?
Depends on whatever you want to do. If you ask him, he'll try.
Inari,
Yeah.
definitely gonna need you. Would you be able to hook me up with some parts if I send you a list of things I need?
You paying for these parts?
I'll pay, and then if she likes it, I'll have her pay me. Maybe.
Going over through the stuff that I can do as a med tech. And good news, guys, I can do therapy.
We're gonna need that.
Yeah,
I do not.
don't need that.
I do not want anybody to be my therapist. That is horrible.
Okay, Nari, but how does that make you feel?
How do you-
All right, I forwarded the thing.
Makes me feel nothing.
It should
Yeah,
be
boy.
roughly around 50 eddies in cost normally. I'm sure you can
I need to know
maybe
the
haggle.
parts.
I just forwarded it to you.
Yeah.
Take
where?
your agent off silent.
Okay, out of character, did you actually send me something, or are you
No,
fucking with me?
it's just 50 eddies worth of parts.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Sure.
mean, if you
can post-
really want to know, I could. It's a lot of What would be the basic material for
I'm
that?
actually getting quite confused on just looking at that, so I'm just going to ask Glenn. The crafting skill is like what you use for crafting. It's
It's dependent on what I'm crafting. So like
Okay.
for a weapon, I use weapons tech. For like a radio communicator, I'd use basic tech.
okay.
If I'm building a cyber eye, it's cyber tech.
Like
And if
telling me
it's some
here-
kind of like bio lock or something, it'd be electronics and security tech.
Okay, because it's telling me here, like, for every point you allocate in this one, you gain 1 point in the tech skill tree. The medical tech skill is tech skill used to operate, understand, and repair medical machinery.
I think that's just like a specific tech skill to you. I think it's
Okay.
a role skill.
Oh, okay. So when I roll the, where it says, like, yeah, roll a medical tech check.
Yeah. That's your medical tech skill.
Okay, so it's basically tech plus my rolls level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then perfect. I'll put
At
that
least-
That's how
the
most of the
po-
role abilities work.
Okay.
Surgery and medical tech are separate, so technically it's however many points you put into the one of the two medical tech ones versus the surgery one.
Yeah.
I don't know how you spread your 4 points around.
You get 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I have 8 because I get 2 per level, so I put +2 into all 4 of my abilities.
Oh, he might actually have the same thing that I.
No, it's only 1.
It's only one, I guess.
But for every point in the surgery skill, you gain 2 points in surgery skill,
Yeah.
making it easier to get a couple points.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
I would assume you have at least 1 point in each.
Yeah. I think I'm actually gonna put. I'm
I
gonna
know
put 2 into pharmaceuticals.
The thing with pharmaceuticals, that it's the reason I like it is because the more points you put in there, the more of the drugs you can make. But because trust me, I read through them all while I was stuck on what to take. Since I spent most of the session 0 just picking my role. But yeah, I don't know what the base material would be used to make the bow, but technically it's just a lot of that material and whatever I'd use for the cord and stuff. I don't know what the Cyberpunk default material is.
Some kind of
like, sticky
synthetic
tungsten.
string
Yeah.
of some kind, because they don't have
And
sheep
like
anymore.
synthetic polymer or something.
I assume they don't have sheep anymore. Or
Maybe the nomads.
well, most of the cattle got wiped out by some kind of diseases and other stuff like that.
Avian flu was really bad for like
Yeah, because
3 goes.
the nukes went off and it messed up the
The
atmosphere.
world got fucked
Yeah, but
really badly.
humans were already technologically advanced at that point to live through it. So
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so if you could get your hands on just those materials, it would really help me out.
I'll make sure to get them.
Preferably today if you can. It's probably gonna be a day of me actually putting that damn thing together because I have to get the dimensions right.
Well, if you're going to be taking the day to for preparations,
I mean,
think
it just
will as
depends how
well.
quickly he can get me it. It could be a day, it could be 2 days, it could be 3 days. I don't know how quickly we want to make a move on this either.
I at least wanted to.
I should at least get some
Hmm.
medicine ready for this.
Oh, basing the eddies on this, that's
Tomorrow.
actually not as bad.
Who's opposed to going to scout it tomorrow?
I'm fine with any day, as my preparations will only take a quarter of a day.
Actually, you're making her a bow?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, yeah, all the parts are right there.
Okay. So, estimation on how long it'll take, about a day or two?
If you get me the parts, I can have it done in a day.
We'll focus on that once the bow is done.
As long as I don't fuck it up. Which is going to be very hard. As in, I have to roll a 1 to fail the DV.
So, game plan.
Or actually, I think I have to roll a 2, because it's a B. Yeah, I have to roll...
Yeah, true, yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah,
but
1 is the only way for me to fail.
that's
Because a 1 in weapons tech is still a 17, which is what I need, which is the number I have to beat.
Okay.
The nice thing is, though, the way failing, or wait, no, is that only for upgrade? For upgrading, if you fail halfway through, you realize you fucked up, and you don't waste the materials. I don't think it's that generous with, oh no, it is that generous with fabrication, too.
That's good.
So, as long as something doesn't go really bad, I should be able to craft this in a day. Maybe even quicker, depending on how well I do at following schematics.
Okay. The idea right now is that I'll get you the parts, you make it, and once you're done, the next day, we'll scout.
If you could get me the parts in like an hour, I might be able to get enough where we could scout tomorrow.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'll have
It's
to stay up a little late, but that's normal.
I'll get you the parts.
Also,
Do you want anything else besides these parts while I'm out?
actually... Okay, ammo crafting's the weird one, because I don't know how that would work for me.
What do you mean? You put bullets to you rub gunpowder
No.
on bullets
Well,
into that?
These are arrows, so
Oh,
I just
well,
don't know how
yeah.
much it would cost or anything, because I don't know how expensive ammo is.
It depends
It's-
more on what the current market is than anything, and your capacity to actually properly balance the black powder that's in the bullets with anything else.
Pretty sure basic ammunition is just 10 eddies per 10 units. That's what it
Okay,
says
so
on page
cheap.
94.
So
Well,
cheap.
yeah, it's cheap.
Which would take
Oh,
me
yeah.
an hour to craft like 10 units of
Yeah.
which the nice thing about arrows is as long as
Oh.
they're not broken, they're reusable.
There is a actual massive chart for ammunition. I'm just gonna screenshot it.
The nice thing about fabrication is the materials.
Because you can craft all kinds of ammunition, and that goes for those being in arrows too.
Yeah, because AP arrows would be really nice. But though 10 AP arrows would take me a day to craft. Basing it off of the pricing charts.
Because that's, I'm pretty sure, in that 10 bundle. It's all in 10 bundles, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's how pricing is with that.
Okay. Actually, if you could also get me like, just go forward enough for, at probably 20 arrows, but I'll probably only be able to craft 10 before needing to sleep. Maybe another 10 after waking up while I wait for us all to meet up.
I'll also say if you roll a pretty good check on crafting the bow, you can craft some arrows with the spare materials maybe, and gets more
Okay.
arrows out of it.
Because she needs to test shoot it.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about arrows is they're one of the few ammunition types that are recoverable. As long as you don't really fuck up. Or hit something that would break them.
Yeah.
Dance.
Okay, so
It should,
need some stuff for arrows then as well.
I'll just send you 70 eddies. I don't think we'll need that. You'll need that many.
I'll give back whatever I don't use.
I think that's all I need from you.
Dance.
Graves, I'll have to look into because what you want is a great idea, but I'm probably gonna have to either draw up a blueprint for that or find one. That's a bit very good idea, but that's gonna need some time to figure out.
What does he want?
He wants to look at maybe putting a ballistic shield on his shotgun, which is a great idea.
I could probably look for something like that. Just catch an eye, see how much it goes for.
Why?
I
can
won't.
just make him one. I just need a blueprint or to draw my own blueprint up, which wouldn't be that hard. I have his shotgun right here.
Dance.
Exactly.
I was just saying, if you
I'm just saying,
You wanna
based
make
on
it
the one that I know of, it would take a week to craft. And that's not factoring any time of how long it would take to create the blueprint for it, too.
Sure, yeah.
So, because I think it's the same time for the invention skill too. So I think it'd take a week to draw up the blueprints and a week to craft it. I could be wrong though. Invention's the one I haven't read too much about because a lot of it is just describe to your DM what you want to make. If your GM is satisfied with your explanation and okays it for their game, they'll help you write the rules about it.
Yep.
It's just a lot of you and your GM are working together to do this.
We'll just say you can easily get the materials for a bow found within. Are you sending? Well, are you just? What is the check? I know the check for it.
Trade?
Well, there's something that the fixers have.
give me 1 second, let me look at it.
Yep, it is. It would take me a week to draw up the blueprint and a week to craft it. And that's if I beat the DV both times.
I think is what you're talking about. You can always find a place to source up expensive items for your clients on a piece-by-piece basis, even if they are otherwise unavailable. Is that what you were looking at, Brian, or no?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you can just get the materials for it, probably without even doing that check. It would just be to see if you could get them on a clearance sale, or
I don't even know what haggle would run under.
Hagel says cool plus your trading skill plus your operator rank plus a D10. Against their check if they're a fixer.
So,
Otherwise-
time out.
Well, their operator rank if they're a fixer, otherwise it's just their trade skill. And cool.
However, that could also mean your price is worse. I'll give you
Like,
your
cool.
chance to get it
You can-
on
you can-
price or try and haggle me and
Cool.
get it at a worse price. That's what I'm giving you an option of right now.
Cool, plus trading skill.
Riddle me
Plus
this,
your operator
Foxman.
rank plus a D10. I think it might auto put it into your trade skill.
Yeah, that one is auto put, so I don't need to do that.
So you could, so whatever the number is, because it did that with a lot of my tech things. My maker
No, my
rank is
operator
now
rank
in-
isn't put in it, I don't think.
Because, like, for basic tech, it says level 6 tech maker.
Yeah.
You know, there's actually probably someone that you know of that you met yesterday that probably has all the supplies.
He
for that.
probably has everything in his junkyard.
Yeah, I know. That's who I'm probably gonna go talk to. Still gonna haggle the hell out of him.
Because, I mean, it's mainly just going to be a lot of sizing on my end and attaching.
No, I can't do it like that because I'm gonna lose that. So it's that 4.
Well, since he's going to go do that for me, you guys can do whatever you want. I'm going to be busy.
Sorry. I rolled a 24.
So
Oh,
you were
the
trying to
plastic
haggle Igor.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
The man who incorrectly priced a linear frame.
The price on a bow.
It's 100. The parts are 50. Because I go down one tier for the parts.
Did he roll super good?
If you saw the motion of my arm there, I rolled twice.
Fuck.
So either he rolled a 1 or a 20 or a 10.
If you can get transportation, I'll give you the parts for free.
How heavy are the parts?
Hmm?
How heavy are the parts?
It's enough to make a bow.
I can't say it'd be that heavy. It's just probably a couple.
Could I carry it? Is what I'm asking.
You could carry it if you want to do that.
However, I need more than just this. Wait, time out. So all of it's for free then? Oh, nice guy.
He just had some extra parts that were in his junkyard that he found.
That natural 1 really,
Yeah,
hit
he
you
rolled
hard,
a 1.
didn't it?
Yeah, he rolled a 1, and then, you know what's
Oh.
crazy? He
He
rolled
really
another
would.
1.
Poor. Hey, we're friends with him though. It's okay. He just liked us that much.
You're asking a man who owns a
Thanks for the
scrapyard for
part, Igor.
parts.
Yeah, he's gonna pick them all up and then hopefully I don't get mugged on the way back.
Make a
Let's
streetwise
mug
check for me.
him.
And make a streetwise
Get that
check.
motherfucker.
Well, I guess you just kind of have your grease check, so... Yeah, you just have grease, so I feel like that would...
Blend into.
I feel like you'd
what
be
does
able
he
to just
blend in
do
with?
that. You just blend into the many cultures on and off the streets. I feel like that would let you travel through the city safely.
At least
At least
Japan
in Westbrook.
right?
At least in your territory, which
Wait, time out.
you would have to cross the highway, but I'm not going to have you roll for Frogger check, so yeah, I think you're fine.
Well,
Roger
that's also the
check.
thing is because of my rank 4 operator now, I technically blend in with another culture. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
true. Yeah.
You know how to get along well with at least one other culture in your area.
So,
no question.
whichever one you choose will be very interesting.
Man, Fixer is actually like they're very good. I guess they are the cool character.
Cool base.
Them,
here.
the media, and the rocker.
Is the executive not?
Actually, I think the executive might be. But the executive gets a lot of like they get team members. They get an NPC ally.
That's cool.
What-
That's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like it. How would that run? I'm gonna message you something
Then
right.
you just have NPC. You just have like bodyguards that would follow you around and risk
Well,
their
they
life.
have a,
for yours.
They have cover jobs and their real job. You have the company bodyguard, their cover job is escort or personal trainer. Company covert operative, personal assistant or stylist. Company driver, a valet or personal driver. Company netrunner, IT engineer or research specialist. Company technician, IT engineer or intern. Like, they have cover jobs and their real job.
Yeah, but you can make it. Is everyone just staying at Anomaly's place? I assume is Doc Graves going back to his
I
clinic?
assume Doc
Oh,
would
yeah.
go do something.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
y'all
know
don't
if,
need me for anything else, I'll head back to my clinic and get stuffs ready for our gig.
Roll me a surgery check.
Surgery check.
You might kill someone on the table.
18.
So as you kind of get back and you settle back into your house, about 20 minutes after it, you get a gunshot wound that comes in, and you quickly patch them up, and they pay you.
All right.
It's a little bit of cash.
A little bit of cash indeed. How much is it?
I think he's determining right now.
I am currently figuring that out right now. With 200 eddies. As long as you don't say anything and you don't even remember the face.
Like I said, that hush money is what pays the bills.
More focused on cleaning up the wound and looking at their face.
Is Night Owl staying at Anomaly's place, or is she running off?
No, she's gonna go stalk Dr. Graves.
Okay, well, just roll me a stealth check then, because he is kind of distracted now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot I printed out my sheet.
Really proud of that sheet.
12 total.
Okay. Well, you watch him do surgery on someone. Seemingly neither the person nor Doc Graves seems to notice you as you are hiding, and you make it out. However, after you are done your surgery, Doc Graves, if you would like to make a perception check, I believe
Yeah.
that's
All right.
perception.
21.
So you're just kind of chilling, cleaning off some of your tools.
Yep.
Oh wait, I
After-
didn't add this all completely, did I? Remind me how this goes again?
You
I didn't add
your
my modifier.
you add your level.
I'm pretty sure he
plus your
still
dex
sees
plus
me.
your
I just want to
D10.
double check because I am still not used to this. Yeah, because I have a 19.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, so it's much harder to see Night Owl, but as you're kind of cleaning off your tools, you hear just like
Rustling
the
in the shaft.
brush of some kind of like metal against metal, which is kind of ever so scrapes, and it makes you turn your head, and you just kind of see a shape disappear into the darkness for a second that has a pretty small frame that's a familiar frame, but you see them duck off.
Alright. He finishes cleaning up before he says anything, and when he does, it's like, I didn't even hear you enter, Night Owl.
I mean, she's not revealing that she actually is here. She's gonna just go
Yeah.
find a new place to hide.
I mean, he's just gonna continue doing what he was planning on doing. He, like I said, puts his tools up, goes to his office for a little bit, looks through some files before coming out, and he goes to a cabinet that has chemicals in it, and he pulls out a few flasks and vials, and over the course of 3 hours, he starts mixing these together.
You making
Six-
drugs?
Yeah, that's gonna be
What you making me? Like street drugs? You making street drugs?
It specifically says I cannot make street drugs.
Dang it!
Trust me. But yeah, I need to give the checks for these. But like Glenn, I can't fail these unless I roll a nat 1. So
If you want to do them now, you can do them now.
I mean, just casually watching this man make drugs, not understanding a single
Holy
thing
fuck.
he's doing.
yep,
Man rolled a 29 on one of those.
yeah. So yeah, it goes.
On that crit, I'll say you make an extra dose. I don't remember how the cryo thing works.
Nice. Well, this is pharmaceuticals, so.
Oh, sorry, the pharmaceutical. My bad.
Cryo just means the
I'm-
man can shove
Yeah,
it
I'm
into
just
a bag.
looking at the cryo thing, and I'm not using my brain.
Cryo is me essentially trying to save someone's life before they
Yeah.
die. I essentially
You're
have.
you're putting them into Walt Disney.
You're literally putting them
Yeah.
on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally putting them on ice, and I.
Walt Disney on ice.
Yeah. They just take his head and just put it on some skates and shove it across the
I will say, because I was planning on making, what was it? Rapid heals and the other one that I have, which I think is,
speed heal and
yeah, speed heal and rapid tox.
rapid detox.
Yeah, rapid detox. There you go.
I guess
Which-
yeah. Get the,
I'm pretty sure you
Rapid
can
detox.
definitely succeed on all of those, and then you
Yeah.
get the
Yeah, because it's only a 13 DC on it, so it will be 3 speed heals and a rapid detox.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm. And he just Night Owl will just see him working away on the table. Pretty much like he's boiling some of the chemicals. They're going through tubes, everything, you know.
this is the second
and,
time
like-
she's broken into someone's house and just watched them work.
Yeah, I mean he's like
Third
he
time's
doesn't
the
pull
working
he
house.
doesn't pull away from this the entire time he does it. So, but
Yeah,
like
that's fine,
after
I
it
think it's
finishes,
enough.
like he makes 2 different ones. You see one that's like a purplish in color, and one that's like a dull green. And the dull green, he pulls out 3 syringes, and he basically fills the syringes with them, and then the purple one is filled in 1 syringe.
Yo, that speed heal is gonna be nice.
It is.
If I take the metro, how long does it take me to get back to Anomaly's area? Just out of curiosity.
Not too long. You can get there around when Doc Graves would be arriving back at his place, probably. No, what am I talking about? You'd have to go down there. Are you taking the metro down there and back?
Yeah, I'll use. my
Okay, so
own,
it's
creds.
20 eddies there and back, but it's much
You
shorter.
can use the 20 of the eddies that you saved from me.
You would get
That's
there
all you can do.
probably. You would get back there after Doc Graves is done his surgery and is starting to make his stuff. That is when you would get back to Anomaly's place.
Okay. He basically puts all the parts down,
All right.
and then
How
he's
much you run
gonna. He's gonna send you back. So you send him 70. He sends you back 50.
Oh shit! You only had to pay 20? Fuck yeah!
It was free actually. But I took the metro, so that was the payment I decided to pull out for getting it back quick.
Sounds good to me.
However, because it's free, like, I don't know. Let's try to do something nice for Igor one day.
I want to steal that man's dog schematics, or not? Maybe not steal, but we gotta get his reputation. We gotta get our reputation with him up.
I could try probably talking to him about it.
I do not want to literally steal the schematics from him. That would go bad.
Won't try and
I don't
sneak
wanna
into his
tr-
scrapyard.
I do
Don't
not
try and
want to
sneak
cross
into
those
that scrapyard.
dogs.
Those
There's-
dogs.
There might be a third one by the time you get back.
Yeah. However,
We are going to
De-
turn
definitely
to
will.
kibble.
no. However, I've got to get to work right away. You gonna stay for the show?
Nah, probably not. Need anything else before I leave?
Nah, I got meat stick. Could you run? There's about 2 blocks down. There's a vending machine. Could you just get me like 3 energy drinks?
He just kind of shakes his head a little and then walks out and goes to get them. The fucking busboy, clearly.
While he's gone, I'm gonna start working on these this bow.
See, eventually, Anari will get an assistant that will be able to do all that for him.
All right, let's see how I roll on my. I assume making the bow is a weapons tech. It's a weapon.
Yes, that is definitely a weapons tech.
Okay. Okay. 21.
You make the bow in pretty exquisite and expensive quality. It is fine. It is, however, you wish to make it to style towards Night Owl. I will.
The one question I had, and I probably should have asked this: would there be a way to make it just collapsible so that it's?
That's what I was gonna say. Ask. Are you making it collapsible? And if
It's
that
gonna
is
be
the case,
collapsible
you
so
can
that it's
definitely
not.
you can make that collapsible, 100%. Bows.
Just because
there's a lot of
otherwise
bows
it would
that make
be
that.
hard for her to maneuver in vents to at least. So that's not stopping her from being able to move.
I'll say it's in like about like a laptop size. Not
Alright.
not a laptop. A keyboard, like a keyboard size.
All right. Yeah, that'll be fair. She'll be able to carry that somehow.
Anari will come back with the energy drinks though and set them down. I
The
do have
moment-
a... What?
The moment you set them down, he grabs one, stabs the bottom with a fucking screwdriver, and shotguns it.
While he's shotgunning it, how
Get
much would
working.
it take to make a revolver?
He just holds up a 1-second finger.
He's waiting. He knows you're not gonna stop
Oh.
until you're done shotgunning it. Maybe
How what kind of revolver? Are we talking faster firing, heavy hitting, but slow rate of fire?
Give me 1 second.
Basically, heavy pistol or very heavy pistol. Technically, they cost the same either way, actually. So.
Do you want it to be concealable or not?
Yeah, that's a big thing between heavy and very.
However,
I
you have
mean-
a tech, so you can just bypass that.
Yeah, I can actually. Well, that's if I want to burn my 1 upgrade use on the
yeah,
gun for that. I
Yeah.
can also use it to increase the attachment slots, increase the quality. Because that's
You know
one
what?
thing I can do
Better
with
question,
upgrades.
actually. I don't need that. I need something with range. What about sniper rifle?
Would I have? Would I know how to make a sniper rifle?
How many weapons tech check?
I might know how to make a sniper rifle. That's a natural 7, so 23.
The groups that you ran with, there was a decent amount of sniper rifles actually made and used because being out
Hunting.
in
Hunting.
no, using them against vehicles and actually being able
True.
to penetrate the vehicles. That was a big one. You would need a blueprint, but you could do it. It's
I'd have to piece together a schematic.
probably do
or-
it.
I'm confident. It'd take a while though. Sniper rifles are very it depending. If I've got to draw up a schematic from memory, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3.
This isn't a rush order. It's just some more of a. If you have nothing else on your plate, I'd be willing to pay for it.
I'll get to it. I would want to do Graves' first in this case, though.
I understand. Like I said, no other work. I'm not in a dire need of it.
I'll get back to you. I mean, if you're able to source a blueprint, that would knock time down, though.
Give me 1 second.
I don't know how. Blueprint pricing is entirely up to Ryan. I don't have access
That
to
I do
anything like
know.
that.
Being
Because
able
the
to
way
get
my
the
crafting.
blueprint of a sniper is, they sell it, but finding
they
a
sell it for?
blueprint is going to be harder than finding one that you could buy.
Because
However-
the blueprint can be reused, whereas
Yeah.
a sniper.
However,
takes
you
away
could
patience.
definitely find it if you roll well enough, because you're a fixer, and that's your whole thing.
I would. I'll see if I can find a blueprint. Worst case scenario,
All
I
right.
don't.
But no, the way the fabricate works is for everything except for super luxury, I can craft it at 1 cost tier lower. So whereas a sniper rifle is expensive, which is 500 eddies, I can craft it using 100 eddies worth of parts. But it still takes a week to craft it because it's originally a expensive item.
Yeah.
Super luxury is half cost of whatever it is.
Go.
Because, then you're looking at technically I think a yacht would be considered super luxury.
There's like a few vehicles, I think a couple of cyberwares.
It's not
and...
a lot of stuff that we
Yeah.
would be going out of our way to get.
Who the hell manufactures this? Oh. Wow. Never mind.
But he's gonna just dedicate his entire until it's done. He's not stopping with the bow, and he'd probably try to knock out 1 set of 10 arrows before going to sleep as well. Which that would only take an hour,
Me sitting here wondering if
as long as I don't fuck that up either.
I can find a tsunami-based sniper rifle.
Tsunami?
Tsunami is the manufacturer of the
Oh.
Nekomata.
My man wants me to fucking build
The
him
charge rifle.
You want a charge? Just ask me for a charge rifle. I'll make you a better one.
Yeah, but you want the blueprint, don't you?
True.
Finding a blueprint for
Yo.
a tech rifle. Have fun with that.
Yeah, I will have fun with it
Hey,
because I'm a fucking big
Tech bow. Tech bow.
Hey, I don't
It'll
think that
happen
I
at
can
some
hold a
point.
50 cal. As long as I'm saying it's tech based. And there's also the smart
Get
one.
smart link on your tech bow.
Oh god, dude, the smart link with smart ammunition is powerful as hell.
I sure as shit do not
The
want
way
the...
smart ammo works is if you're linked to it, if you miss, you get to just straight up roll again to see if you hit.
I do not want the
Fucking
Tektronica
cool.
sniper rifle. That would kill me.
But there's a lot that goes into having a working smart ammo weapon. Like you need Neuralink and a lot of other cyberware to actually make it work.
Why do you think I wanted the charge rifle? Because the 50 cal is way too big. The smart one, I don't have the cyberware to use it properly, so... Yet.
Smart ammo is
No.
also expensive.
It is.
Literally, it's 500 eddies for
Mhm.
10 arrows. That's
However,
100 eddies and a week's worth of work for me.
I'll message you if I find anything about the sniper rifle.
All right,
Also,
you'll probably
my
get
eyes-
glitch if you message me while I'm doing this.
That's fine. He'll relay back to you. I'll also keep my eyes out for any other blueprints that could interest you.
Yeah, anything. If you need it, I can probably make it.
Good
Don't
luck
waste
with
your
that.
money.
I won't.
He's gonna then shotgun a second energy drink. He's got
I'm
a
gonna-
long night ahead of him.
I'm now walking. I'm not taking the tram. I'm walking back to Japantown.
Man, now if I had taken
about to get
the,
jumped by mail.
Roll me a streetwise check. You're trying to
I think
get
my
to the street.
next level for pharmaceutical, I'm going to get Surge
Which one's
just for
Surge?
anomaly.
Is that the one that
you-
ignores, like lets you stay up
Yes.
for 24 hours straight?
Yes. Yes.
9, 12.
Surge is
King.
awesome.
21.
Okay, yeah, so you can avoid any encounters that you would possibly see if you wish. And make it back to
Give
your
me
office.
a counter just to see what you come up with. No, I'm kidding.
He gets mugged.
No, but it was a joke. It was a joke.
Let's mug him.
If that's the case, then
Fuck,
wherever
fuck,
you
fuck.
are going, you can make it home.
Okay. Shit. I wouldn't go home straight away. I'd head to the market in Japantown to see if I can find any blueprints or anything like that of interest.
Oh, right. What's the fixer check?
I wouldn't know. Even though I should.
Wait, what do you mean you wouldn't know? You're the fixer.
I know, but that's the thing I was looking at earlier, so I didn't really find the check for it. Trading, hey, maybe.
Next to the thing, I just don't remember.
I mean, trading,
Reach.
skilled
Is
bargain
that
merchant.
reach?
At a base 10, you are a solid trader who can haggle deals. And that's not the point. Haggle. It's just the cool plus trading skill plus operator plus D10. Versus there. At least I think. Well, that's the ability to buy it. That's not the ability to find it.
So, I think this is how it's...
I guess. Gather fixers. Main category. Would it be the reach?
No, so go to page 388. What you're trying to do is look on the night market. And I'm pretty sure I would classify this under weapons or an armor, even though you're not looking for them. You're looking for the blueprints, but it still's gonna work.
You said 388.
Huh? 388, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is how your reach thing works.
I don't think I'm on the right page. Oh, the urban environment being an ass. Never mind.
Yeah, so roll me a D100, I guess. I think.
I get to use the bloody die. Hey. An 85.
Is this really how this works?
Thank you, Glenn. Yeah.
First roll twice to find. Oh, hold on. I don't even know if this. I
So
don't
far,
think
this
is the right
T100 has
thing.
not rolled me wrong yet. I jinxed it.
You said 85. So you can really only find armor being sold, or you also find armor blueprints. However, it's expensive armor. It's armor worth 500 eddies.
I have 6
I'm just saying
actually.
this because we're also at the end of the day, so you know.
Yeah, sure. I'll put all my luck points in. How do luck points work?
You
They
So
just
rolling
add
on top of
straight
it.
numbers to your roll.
Oh, okay, so I just add. Okay.
You have 6, you use them all.
Middle of the die roll here.
Holy fucking hell. Okay. It was my cool plus my operator rank plus that. Okay, so that is. Wait, no, it's my haggle. I'm doing this wrong now. I can just nope. Haggle. Okay. Cool. So 8 trading. So well, actually, no. That this gets.
It'll automatically have a map.
Yeah, so 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
What level is your trading?
13. Not counting my operator rank. I'm very sociable.
You probably don't even need to add luck to this.
No, I don't.
Like a plus.
But I'm
7.
going to, because I don't have anything else to use it on. Yet.
If you get into a deadly combat right before bed.
Yeah, there's a fucking corpo assassin waiting in my bed with me. Oh wait, that's just
me.
the Yakuza assassin instead. Okay, so I rolled a. I got started in trying new math. 13 plus 4. So that's 17. So 24, and then I can add rolls to it if I really want.
Yeah, you already succeed, so
Cool, I'll
you can
save
get
my
it
rolls.
for. You know what? Roll me a D100.
Oh my god! 100.
Okay, you can get it for
Actual number.
50 less than. So you can get it for 200.
Okay. Sorry. The rules of probability are breaking my brain right now.
It's okay. It still takes a week to make. We're not gonna have it anytime soon.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not even worried. I'm just, these rolls are fucking insane right now.
They really do. They really do try to give you a lot of downtime.
However, I'm gonna go now, spend the rest of my time in my office, and then get dinner with Ken later. That's what I'm doing unless something happens.
Okay. You could just, where are you taking Ken out? Just a ramen place? Or a sushi place?
A nice
or...
ramen place.
Okay, you can take him to a nice ramen place.
How much does that run?
Since you're taking him to a fancy place, it's 20 eddies.
Oh no, 20
10
eddies.
per ramen bowl. We're getting fancy here.
So it's 20 for entry, then 10 per each.
Well, it's unlimited ramen bowls, but it's very fancy ramen. So it's 10 per person
Okay.
for unlimited ramen.
Yeah, I'm getting us unlimited ramen. I'm eating so many of those damn bowls.
You can have a very nice dinner with him and catch up and talk. However, is anyone else doing anything on this night's doctor, and who was watching the doctor?
Well, we
It's like I
both
said.
know I'm going to move things, specifically to see if he notices if I move things.
See if you could drive him as insane as you did in Anomaly.
It's not about driving insane, it's about attention to detail. And
Yeah.
learning what makes you tick. Is he the type of person who goes, oh, I left the door open, or is he the type of person that goes, okay, I specifically had this horizontal,
Tape measure.
not vertical, and why has it been moved? Who, like Anomaly, who would be like, I keep this specifically stabbed here in the wall, and it's 2 inches lower.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's because someone too short couldn't put it back.
I mean, after Graves finishes making the medicine, he puts up the containers. He'd probably notice a few things have been moved. He just doesn't say anything. He just goes around and just moves it. After, like, and he looks at it for a couple of seconds and just moves it back.
Well, she would do this once you're asleep.
Oh, okay.
This is
fair
a
enough.
morning waking up when you're kind of like groggy and half awake.
Mm-hmm.
How attentive are you in your weakened state?
Are you Anomaly who immediately says someone broke into his house?
Okay, well, you went out for a jog before she moved the stuff around.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Graves would make his meal. He's got a microwave in his place. He has like a
microwave?
Little... Yeah.
Holy shit.
She's also
Yeah.
definitely in the vents.
He's living the life.
Oh yeah. There's plenty of vents in here.
He's living the high life with a microwave.
Especially since that the rooms also have to be the oxygen has to be maintained in the rooms.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want a little too much oxygen. Let's just light that lighter up.
Yeah, there's not gonna be pure oxygen, obviously, because yeah, we don't need the good doctor blowing himself up when he decides he wants a cigarette.
Yeah, big smoker.
I'm also guessing Fumiko is gone, right, Ryan?
Yes, by the time you get back,
Yeah.
she's gone.
Yeah, okay. That's
But
what-
yeah, Graves makes himself something. He like opens a fridge. It's like a prepackaged meal. He warms it up, eats
Blech.
it. It does look better than the food sticks that Anomaly
Blech.
was eating, but probably not much better.
Blech.
What do you mean?
Is
I
it a-
get all the best flavors.
Because yeah, Graves basically dines on a generic pre-pack.
My man's got a freezer full of just frozen.
He's got
Lunchables.
TV dinners and Lunchable. Yes.
I feel like such shit. I'm getting fancy ramen with a friend. Everyone else is eating shit.
He choose
I
to
don't
do
eat
that.
Be fair.
crap. I
Excuse
eat...
me,
know what
I
I
took
meant.
you to my favorite crepe place.
I know, but
Yeah.
I mean, like,
He
well, yeah,
just
only
constantly
beef
downs
sticks,
food
man.
sticks while he's working
I would like to say
because he
my...
can't be bothered to leave.
I much prefer whatever's in my applesauce packet.
Yeah, the little squeeze packs.
Yeah. I mean, if Night Owl's looking around, you specifically, you've heard that Graves does live in his office, so you could see the medical beds, you could see his front desk, you could see his office where he has his desk with all of his files, a nice little chair, and you can see a couch in there. And you can see the slight indent of a body in the couch. It's definitely where he sleeps.
I've got the recliner, you've got the couch,
Yep.
and Ari's the only person here with a fucking bed.
Right.
I get the most.
He really is living the high
only
life.
one that sleeps in a bed. That's hilarious. No way.
I mean, it kind of makes a little bit of sense because I'm like getting
Oh my
jobs
God.
left and right.
The fixer's sitting here rocking up with all his
Living the
cash,
high life.
living the high life while we're sleeping
More-
sleeping in a broken recliner in a fucking shipping container.
He's not gonna force lifestyles on you. He's not gonna be like, yeah, you gotta get some good feng
Look
shui
at the
in here.
homeless one who just slept in someone's vents.
Mm-hmm.
Genuinely, too, though, like as long as it doesn't get overcrowded, he'd take any of you in. As long as you are
But
like, don't fucking kill me.
unless more clients come in, Graves is not really doing much. He talks to his agent at one point.
Graves, you'd have a message from Anomaly.
Oh, well, he'll read that message then.
It's just a message saying chisel input.
That's
Oh
great.
my
That's great.
God.
And it
Did
was
you
sent
roll
at like
low?
midnight.
Did you roll low?
Yeah,
No, I rolled good, but it's just what happens with Anomaly. He's great
Yeah.
at his job, and that chisel probably could have been at his foot for like an hour or two before he noticed it,
Yeah.
because he hyper focuses on his work.
Graves just let out a heavy sigh, go and get his equipment and walk out as it goes to Anomaly's place.
She's gonna follow, because she doesn't know that's the message. She's gonna
Yeah.
follow him. She's paranoid, mother trucker. This guy, she
Yeah.
thinks about stabbing the back.
Are you following him on the because are you taking the metro again?
Yeah.
It's 10 again,
Mm-hmm.
and you can travel. How's Night Owl traveling? Is she also buying the metro, or is she? How's
Money
she getting?
record. Gosh dang, I don't like money records.
Fine, those are private information. The banks would never sell your information.
It's also more just putting credits down. You're not really putting your name down.
Mm-hmm.
If it doesn't have anything that ties name-wise, she wouldn't feel as bad about doing it.
Yeah, you can do that. It's just 10. You travel back to where Anomaly is, and you follow Doc Graves there, and Anomaly has a chisel in his foot.
Yeah, you get there, door's unlocked, he's passed out in the chair, and just in his right foot is a chisel.
He just sees this. He's like just shaking his head. Walks up, just sets down his bag. He like puts one hand on the grip of the chisel, puts his other one on his foot. Just you see him just like gently like tugging, rips it out.
Oh fuck!
And then he just goes quickly into his bag, gets gauze, puts it on the foot.
He's like, where do
Applies pressure.
painkillers be?
Anomaly's gonna wake up and grab his sledgehammer.
Put it down.
Oh,
I got your message.
you got here quick.
Well, I was closing up the clinic for the night when I decided to read my messages, so you're lucky.
Just out of
I almost didn't read it,
curiosity.
and you'd have had to sleep through the night with it in there still.
Ah, that would have been fine.
Mm-hmm. How long has it been in here?
Oh yeah, you guys just see like the Glenn, like Chopper from One Piece at the door. Oh, I rolled horrible.
since
I
I-
rolled a natural one, so.
So
I'm imagining I did
see.
really good, and then I got to the end, and I'm just staring like.
There's just a loud metal creak.
Well,
Well,
do you know what I'm referencing, Ryan? So Chopper's terrible at hiding. So like, if this is say this is the door, he's doing this. So everything
Not
is
actually
in front.
hiding
He's only
behind
holding
him.
on to what he would be hiding behind.
There's also a loud metal creak associated with it, though, just because it has to happen.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, Graves takes the gauze off, sees that the bleeding is slowed,
well, let's see.
reaches in his bag,
It
gets
was
some antibiotic.
Tony, Chopper.
No, he doesn't have any proper antibiotic with him because he just took what he gets. So you're getting the nice whiskey bath for your foot.
well, I used it last to finish up one of the limbs on her bow. And then I did the arrows, so a couple hours. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And
Hey,
he
your
just now-
bow's done. I also built 10 arrows if you want to try it out.
She's just staring at your foot that's like, it's bleeding. It's probably
Bleeding.
got scars on it. It's probably gross.
Oh yeah, it's heavily scarred because he learned to wear good boots, but
You can only do so
it always
much.
finds the crevices.
Yeah. After disinfecting the foot, he gets a fresh gauze, puts it back on there for another 10 minutes. Then, once the bleeding heavily slows, he starts. He grabs a suture and he starts stitching your wound closed.
She's
Thanks.
just staring at the blood.
Are you okay?
And then, once the wound's closed,
The bow's
So-
on the workbench.
Still
picks up
staring
the
at the blood.
yeah. At this point, he's cleaning up, so eventually he'll wipe up the blood. Any of the bloody gauzes, he ends up putting a little biohazard container, putting it in his bag, putting it in the
Thanks.
suture kit. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry for these random calls like this. It's just,
It's
you
going on
bump
your tab,
something
by the
wrong,
way.
it comes down.
It's
How much
going
is
your
on my tab?
For stuff like this, I mean, it's never anything truly serious. Thankfully. I'd say you've probably wrecked up like 150 eddies at this point.
How about this? We'll knock it down with that ballistic shield.
Alright, fair. We'll do that.
That should break us even.
Probably.
Yeah. Alright, and he puts everything up, zips his bag up, stands up.
Anomaly's just gonna get out of his chair and walk over to the workbench and grab the bow and the arrows.
She's just looking at whatever container he put the blood in.
Yeah, which is now in his bag that he brought, so you're probably just staring at the bag.
Yeah.
You know you have a tail, right?
Oh, I'm aware. She was in my office earlier.
Oh. Look, I gotta show you how to fold and unfold this thing. Are you able to listen for that long? It's not that hard, but
At this point, Graves would finally realize what she's staring at. Just looks at his bag, looks at her, just moves it, sees his, and her sight follows it as
Watches
he's
the
moving
head
it.
follow.
Yeah. So he's just gonna set the bag down.
what, did he take something from you?
She's just staring at it.
Hmm.
I'm gonna move between her and it. Just boring a hole through me.
When did you get there?
Alright, so you're alright.
Who's what?
Anomaly's crib.
Yeah, here you go. Here's the map of your shipping yard. I even gave you a real nice hideaway.
Is it the purple one?
Yep. Of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
Alright, here's the bow. This is how you unfold it. This is how you refold it. That way it's not in the way. Yes, the toilet.
Right. I'm just gonna walk back home if that's everything.
I like that my token.
If you need to.
1 second. Wait a minute.
I shouldn't expect you to
Wait.
stab yourself with another
My
chicken
token is
smaller.
smaller than Glenn's somehow, but I think
My-
it's the
my-
same size as Cam's.
Oh
For some reason, my token's just
Yeah.
bigger.
Which I like
Yeah.
mine smaller because I'm shorter.
But Graves isn't short.
Why
is he?
why can't I fix Graves?
I don't know.
Wait, is it because Anomalies is bigger than it's supposed to be? That's why.
Why was
Ah.
mine bigger than it was supposed to be?
Because I think did you make your token?
I made it, but I sent it to you, and then you did everything to set it up. Maybe it was just on a wrong-sized
I
grid
guess
when
I
you
did.
it.
Hold on, let me fix that then.
Yeah, because I set mine own up, and I think Cam set his own up.
Yeah.
Well, I had to do your flip tokens.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, Ryan did mine.
I guess didn't do Anomalies first.
Somehow.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
you'd
you
like
know
to
what? I
practice
actually
shoot
need to
it,
find
I've
a
got
second
something
purple
for you to
effect.
shoot it with.
Wait, what were you doing?
I want you to test fire the bow to make sure it's comfortable.
You know what? Actually,
You
I'm
can't
gonna
shoot the
stick-
normal targets.
I'm gonna stick around for a few more minutes just in case.
Okay.
I've got something I could set up, and I'm gonna step out here and just set something like a pillow that is definitely like torn and has been filled with like you just throw some bottles in it.
So it's 14.
So sorry, what were you doing?
I
was
don't know
doing
the-
token stuff.
She's test firing the bow at a target.
Oh,
I don't know what the bow DV is from its ideal range.
Let me look it up. I have all of them here. Actually, do I have all of them here? I only have
Here's
SMGs,
bow.
assault rifles, and pistols. Never mind.
Bow shares SMG
Oh,
except
okay.
for the 200 to 400 yard. It can't reach that far.
Well, are you aiming?
It also depends how far back she's standing.
'Cause if you're aiming, that's a different role entirely than you just firing.
I don't know. What would a person who's never fired a bow before do?
I feel like they would try and
shoot the target.
overly aim. That's what I would be doing.
Well, I rolled a 2. That's why I'm like,
That's why it's so low.
yeah, it's what it was a 2 plus 12,
Which would be
a 14.
14. Which technically at ideal range would hit
Yeah,
if she's not aiming.
and it doesn't have armor, and it's gonna hit you.
It
So
just
you would hit-
probably
you would
hits
hit
like
the-
the
you would hit the
bottom
bottle.
end.
Or the can, I guess, if it would be an energy drink.
Well, he filled a pillowcase, so it's
Oh, sorry.
I filled a torn pillowcase with just a ton of empty bottles.
Yeah, you could definitely hit one of those bottles.
here. We'll fire again with a 4, so a 16.
Yeah,
That's still good.
Yeah.
You still hit the pillow.
Oh, and that one was
It's not a moving
9.
target.
9, that's...
That's
Oh, a 9?
21. I probably ripped the pillowcase now.
Yeah, oh yeah, the thing is torn open. It is not usable anymore.
Well, it's a good thing that that was a one-time thing anyways.
And then was he able to make the bow collapsible?
Yes. It's
Okay.
Yeah.
foldable.
It's about the size of, not like a keyboard with all of the numbers on it, like a
Like
small
when they don't have the
keyboard.
numpad?
Yeah,
the,
when they
the
don't have the numpad.
compact, a
Yeah, the
compact
compact
keyboard.
ones. Yeah,
Okay.
think
not
about the size of
bad.
that.
And he showed you how to collapse and unfold it.
Some...
You seem pretty accurate with it.
And what?
You're pretty accurate with it.
What was the roll for that one, Glenn?
For
The bow.
what do you mean? It has the archery.
Archery too.
No, the damage die.
Oh, 46.
4d6?
Yeah, it's 4d6.
Holy shit.
It's on par with a very heavy pistol.
And how much ammo
It's
did
just
you make?
it has
I'm just trying
a
to
rate
enter
of fire.
everything.
10 arrows. I didn't get a chance to make the other set of 10. It'd take me another hour.
It just has a rate of fire of 1. It's meant to be
Yeah.
the slow shooter, but you don't have to reload.
Yeah. Requires both hands.
We also-
though. It is concealable because I can collapse it.
Mhm.
And it's standard quality.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because it was more of a see how she likes it. And who knows, maybe I could try to come up with an invention design that'll let you maybe fire it twice. Who knows? We'll see.
Probably.
Is
And
the
that might
right-
require smart arrows though to actually get both of them to hit, but who knows?
Did I just crit? I just...
Yes, you did. You just rolled a 30.
Well then. I just wanted to roll it to make sure I put everything in right, and then, you know, decent
like how they have the
damage, a
range.
crit.
Yeah, the fact that it's got, and actually Anomaly will do this just to test fire his own pistol or SMG. He's gonna wake up the neighbors.
Yeah, that hits. Unless you're auto firing, which makes it harder.
Well, let's see.
Well,
From
you
ideal
can
range,
target-
it is actually enough.
Well,
Night Owl's covering her ears.
He does. He does spray it. Because he hasn't
Actually-
fired it in a bit.
it's not as loud as Night Owl would expect, as you know, guns aren't that loud in this.
Mind you, if that was 7 to 12 range, that's actually 27 damage.
Still doesn't matter. Night Owl covers her ears.
That pillow gets shredded even more now.
Nice.
Just fluff.
No.
All the bottles have holes in them now.
Oh yeah.
If there's anything left of them. They're just fucking torn apart.
Nice bow and a nice SMG.
I mean, you gotta... Nice to test fire it every now and then.
That is true.
Did you want me to quickly go through your pistol, by the way? Just do a quick cleaning on that wonderful gun. Is
Her
that a
with her
no?
bindle. Staring at you. Still has
Is
her
that a
hands on
no?
her ears.
He's put the SMG in its holster. Or however he hooks it to himself. I'm not gonna shoot again.
Okay. That was
Now,
really
like I said,
loud.
that's... How about the bow, though? How's the volume?
better than
I
the
mean, it's-
pistol. It's
again, it's
definitely better
virtually
than
silent.
that.
Well, yeah, I did just fire I did just hold the
10
trigger for
bullets. You just
11
fired 10
technically, because
bullets.
I fired once and then I sprayed.
Yeah.
If anything, she very likely at least got the reduced sound from the auto fire because I fired the first shot, so she probably covered her ears.
It's definitely still quieter than mine, though.
Yeah. Speaking of which, do you want me to do a cleaning on that too? I mean, it's not that hard.
I'd be happy about that. Great, you can see that Graves does have his shotgun on his back. There you go.
Do you want me to clean the pistol or not?
Why would it be
Shouldn't take-
cleaned?
Because gunk in the barrel can cause a bullet jam, which means you can't fire it and then you get killed.
But I've only shot it once, no. Twice.
How long's it sat in that bindle?
Well,
I don't know.
How
actually,
long has it
before
been
you
since
clean
it was
it,
last cleaned?
I don't know.
Then you should really get it cleaned just in case.
Why?
actually, let me see my shotgun real quick.
He'll hand it to you.
All right.
Look, I'm just
Well,
trying to make sure we knock.
Yeah.
I
Graves
knock
will
all
turn
this
to
down.
Owl and just with one hand point his ear. You might want to cover.
Oh no!
As you see him, he
Covers
essentially
her ears.
yeah he
Anomaly is
racks it.
gonna cover his ears
No,
Yeah.
too.
no, correction. She was opening her bindle, then he said that, and she went and just dropped the bindle and plugged her ears.
Well, at least he's giving a warning.
So,
Yeah.
Anomaly, you think about it. He's gonna probably shred through the side of your shipping container if he fires this at a wall. I'm just telling you that now.
Well, he's I'm pretty sure he still has the pillow still intact enough.
No.
No, my
After
fucking
10 SMG bullets, not a chance.
I
no.
eviscerated it with the SMG.
That was enough damage because it was at between 7 and 12 feet to
Okay.
pretty much kill most normal people.
Yeah, again, that's
Yeah.
it says 9, but because I rolled 4 over the DV, I get an SMG at auto fire can get up to 3 times the damage.
Yeah. You have
So,
a target or 3?
I do actually have some targets.
That might be a good
Let's-
idea.
I'll set up some targets that are not facing a fucking container.
Yeah. You do see that, like I said, he racks the shotgun to ensure there's not a shell in there. And then you see that he opens up a pouch, and you see that you can see shells and you can see slugs, and he picks up
no.
a shell.
Oh no!
Might be
Well, I
why
mean,
he
the
asked you
targets
for
can't move.
Yeah.
Are you picking up one of the pieces of ammo you found from Igor's scrapyard?
Yes.
Okay,
no.
roll me a D2 and call it.
D2. I'm gonna call evens.
Okay, so roll D2.
Slash roll 1d2. 1.
So, as you aim and fire this shell, you see a much larger puff of flame than you were originally thinking it would produce. As you see a dragon's breath round be fired out of this shotgun and just
Oh.
coat this target in flames and shrapnel.
Oh. How many of these do I have?
Half of these shells that you picked up from Igor's place.
So I had 11 shells. So actually, I have 5 dragon's breath.
Robert!
This was my way of
Robert!
giving you
That's
something since you have an
forbidden.
audio deck.
Why did you raid me?
Okie dokes. You know what? I'm happy about that.
Why?
So now you have 5 dragons.
I was watching.
Shell.
You know, you could have told me it was gonna be
Side.
fire. I would have set up something flammable.
Bobber.
I didn't even realize it was fire myself.
I'm stealing Bill Joe still.
You
He's
didn't.
one of those.
You did. Wait. You just
Thanks,
fired a
Robert.
shell that you
I
didn't know was
appreciate
dragon's
it.
breath?
It's one of the ones I got from Igor's.
Oh, that makes complete sense then.
You say
Alright.
that now,
Well,
but
alright
you
then.
didn't
I think that thing
answer
might
the
definitely need a cleaning now,
phone.
because that's gonna build up
Oh.
We could
soot
have a
in that barrel.
conversation
Oh,
on
it
the
definitely
fact
will then.
You
Here you
didn't
go.
Pick up the phone, and Anne
thank
just
you.
scooped your girl up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clean.
I'm just
If I can ever
saying.
get my hands on Owl's pistol.
Just saying. Of course, you raid me on a night.
I
where I'm
will
not doing
say,
anything
since you
super
have
interesting
Dragon's
unless
Breath
people
rounds in
like
front of you,
just
you
straight
could make a
roleplay.
blueprint for them. But I don't know if you would feel the need to do that.
That's
Oh,
so
I would love some
embarrassing.
more Dragon's Breath. So
I mean,
Tomorrow would even
if
be more
if
interesting than today.
I'd learn it solely because I know that Graves would want more.
oh yeah. So
It
I'll
would
hand him.
sacrifice a round to cut it open and see how to.
I
make
am
it.
already handing him a shell.
All right.
It would just
I'll-
make it easier to craft the ammo, basically.
Well,
Which
everyone, welcome in. I play Anne when I'm
Oh,
in
yeah.
Brighter Times. Obviously,
I think
I'm
I
not in
just-
Brighter
I
right
just
now.
pasted
I
it.
am. It is a D&D night. We're currently doing a Cyberpunk theme campaign. I'm a net runner. We have who else is in here? Netrunner, a medic, essentially an engineer, and then a middleman. Yeah. I hope if you all are city people that you come in on a city night and not just on a night like this where it's a chill vibe. If you're curious on the backstory of the character I'm currently playing, I have down below a backstory tab that will take you to a Google Doc with a file that has all of the role-playing campaigns, and you can just match the campaign, be it Cyberpunk, Pirate, Elredar, Worlds Collide, Evandria, aka all the ones I don't DM. You can check them all out there. But yeah, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. It's just a chill vibe night. We're actually probably wrapping up. And Moto's not streaming right now. And Bobbert just finished streaming. So I really don't know anyone else to raid. But I'm gonna look real quick. Yeah, because it's a Monday night, everyone's going to bed early, so everybody streams and then gets off. Yeah, so I guess we'll be ending here once we finish up. However, welcome in, enjoy the vibe, stay and chill, or don't. Either or is fine.
Okay, let's see.
Sorry, I just got raided by Bobbert, so I had like
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
12 people.
That's
in
a
here.
34 to clean his shotgun.
Yeah, you can definitely clean his shotgun, take it apart, make sure all of the pieces are correct. Even put in a new screw that was missing that should have been there, and you had an extra one lying around.
I just happened to have the
Yeah.
right screw for the job.
You made it better than it was originally.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and shiny when you get it back. Some polish.
Thank you, Anomaly.
Maybe I don't. Yeah, just made sure that it's. All right, pistol.
Nah.
Pistol.
She looks down at the bindle that she dropped when she went to cover her ears.
I'm just gonna reach down and grab the pistol, and I'll clean that too.
It's not hard with her very limited amount of clothing.
Yeah, except
Did you break my
opposite
pistol?
end of the
Did
spectrum.
you just break my pistol?
Well, it's only cleaning, so it's just not going to be a really good clean, but 10 total.
It's
So
just that
you-
gunked up.
So you take it apart, and somehow there's a dead cockroach in the pistol.
Oh.
And you're trying to clean it, but it's just like stuck in there. And apparently, the one time it was actually fired is when the cockroach was inside of it. So now the cockroach is all inside of it. And it just takes a whole lot to clean. So you can only make sure that it works, and it's just a mess still.
Oh. Well,
Oh, I got a picture now. I'm gonna post.
yeah, that'll fire.
When Anomaly makes Graves' new shotgun.
What do you? I mean, it fired before. Why wouldn't it fire again?
Here, we'll just hand it back.
What's wrong with my pistol? It looks normal.
You should get it cleaned again sometime.
Why?
Well, after some use, you should clean it regularly. Maintenance of your weapons is the main way to keep it to keep it in one piece.
I don't understand. It seems fine.
That's fine. That's fine. You're doing great. Maybe use the bow a bit more.
Well, it's quieter. Why wouldn't I use it more?
True.
However, the night is getting only darker, and the city is still alive at night, but it also gets much more dangerous.
Alright, I should probably be getting back.
I'm gonna head to bed too. Well, head back to bed. Thanks for waking me up.
Gibbs,
Mm,
you know you're
course.
probably gonna get robbed if you head back now, right?
Probably. Someone might try. I'd like to see him try.
You're welcome to stay here if you want, but he just gestures to the very, very minimalistic living situation.
Hmm.
You say minimalistic, I say messy.
Yeah. Definitely not what I'm used to, but
Also, you watch him take the file, walk over to his desk, and you watch him slide it into like a cut-out hole in the side of the desk that is like perfectly fit for the chisel.
might as well stay here. We're probably gonna have Inari come here in the morning anyway, so you might as well all be here.
I mean, he did say, "Sweet sleepover. I've got one spare blanket."
And no pillow, because that thing is dusted.
It was,
Well, you know she doesn't care about the blanket. She proved
No.
that one.
Yeah. I mean, Graves will use the blanket, but he won't use it as a blanket. He'll use it as a pillow.
You
Nope.
just
We're
watch
all
her
just gonna-
crawl into the back of his chair.
what the hell? Then he's gonna get in the chair and pull the thing to get the footrest to come up,
Doesn't affect
and
her.
then sit there and keep just jimming it back and forth because it's jammed
Shinji Ito, eat your heart out.
until he gets it to go.
Until Night Owl is spring trapped.
Springtrap
That
confirmed.
would infer that this is not a normal lazy boy. Normal lazy boys just have, for some reason, a large amount of room underneath of them.
For this exact purpose.
Yeah, for hiding a small adult that is almost childlike.
At least a couple of inches off of being classified as a small person.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
However, I think that is where we are going to end the session at a nightfall and into morning,
And
where
an
maybe you
unintentional
guys are gonna
sleepover?
go actually check
Do
out
something.
the job, but it was a good idea
Yeah.
to lay low. Definitely a good idea to lay low.
Yeah, because they're
I
gonna be
did not
looking
want
for
to.
us.
I did not want to like do anything that quickly in their territory.
Nope.
Alright.
But you,
Alright, everyone who came over from Bobbert's stream, like I said, we were already planning to wrap up. If you haven't had a chance, please hit that follow button. I usually go in City on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I usually try to stream at least 3 out of 4 of those days. If you can just smash that follow button, every follow counts, every follow is appreciated. I typically try to stream all week long unless I'm having a bad mental day or something IRL pops up. This is the life of being a semi-functioning adult child. But I love and appreciate every one of you that have stuck it out this far, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening and you've had a great start to your Monday. And if you haven't, then shake it off. You can beat it out the next day. I know things can be hard and hurdles can seem big, but listen, you came here, you hung with me, and I will gladly try and help make your day better if I can. I really do. I really do try. And I really just hope you all don't knock off your phone off the desk like I do. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.